Hey guys, what's good? Snowflake here, and welcome to a new episode of NBA 2K21 MyCareer. In the last episode, we managed to pick up 2 more wins. A very big victory against the Dallas Mavericks, beating them by a total of 55 points. I don't think I even got one of them. No, I got 4 assists. I didn't get much time on the court. As you can see, everyone else pretty much had a good day. Lillard, CJ, Melo, Hendricks, even Trent as well. Some very good point scores over there. And yeah, we were losing the first quarter, but then we just smashed them in the second, third, and fourth. It was a very nice victory. Then we took on the San Antonio Spurs, and literally some of their players were invisible, as in we couldn't see them. But we still managed to pick up a convincing win, about 33 points. I was one of the top scorers. I got my first double-digit points total, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal. A pretty solid game off the bench. For me, I was happy with that one. Hey Zane, how's it going? Yeah, managed to get over those invisible players and beat them. And we got 2 games this episode. Going to be away at Oklahoma, so our 4th away game in a row before we finally got home. Take on the Oklahoma City Thunder, who haven't started very well. 1 win and 3 losses. Then we're at home to the Philadelphia 76ers. Who I think in real life are top of the Eastern Conference. In this game, they're currently on 2 wins and 1 loss. I guess tied for 5th. That's the fairest way to put it. I'm doing good, thanks. Doing pretty well. Good to hear that you are as well. Alright, guess we'll go ahead and do some practice for the Oklahoma City Thunder game. Hope I'm going the right way. I always seem to think I'm going to forget this route, and I do remember it. Okay, change there, and training facilities. Nah, no gym today. You can only get gym boost once per IRL week. So I think it was Thursday when I last went. So yeah, I can't do anything in the gym again. We can do practice, which is basketball training, I guess.
Hey,
Really? I know how to pick up the basketball and shoot. Okay, I was hoping I'd score that one, because then if I didn't score that one, it would make me sound foolish. I missed all of them since. I don't even know if that one went in. I heard the net, so I'll assume it might have gone in.
Huddle up, fellas. Let's go over the game plan. We're gonna get a lot of shots today. I'm looking to get our shooting percentages back up in the next game. Break down into your spot so we can run some shooting drills.
Okay. Oh, well, you talked about shooting, but then doing the same old thing. We're doing 3 and 3s. Okay, so I've got Ariza and Carmelo Anthony. And Ariza has the ball stolen. Most tied in game to real life you've ever seen. Wow, that's I don't know if that's a compliment, but yeah, it is pretty close to simulating a real life player, I suppose. Better than any of the football games anyway. And most other sports games I've played. Not good missed. I'll get back rebound. Need Miller? Ah. This girl's tough when you don't have like one of the stars on the team like Lillard and McCollum. They were both on the same team, but one of them just lost it. Hendricks scores. So that team has 2 points, it's first to 5. That's a tough shot for Collins, he misses. Now we have to deal with Lilligant, McCollum and Nurkic. Ooh, nice, got steal. Carmelo Anthony, let's go. Hey, first point for us. Yeah, you got a good point there. The game length is actually changeable, and the growth progression is does take a while, but you can pay to win and buy progress basically. Okay, so we're the only team with 1 point, and those two teams have 2. And Colin scores. It's close. Oh, that was too quick. No, it's a 2K game. Yeah, I'm not too bothered about the pay-to-win thing since I don't really play this online. I'm happy to progress at the rate of not paying. Oh wow, it's already over. Came third. I at least get some playmaking now. A little bit of defense. Okay, how do you pass? There we go. Oh, no problem. It wasn't your fault, by the way. I'm not saying it was. I'm just saying no problem as in, yeah. That was just me playing bad. And not having a very good 3 players on my team. Alright, 8 out of 10. Can we make it 9? Yes. Okay. Pretty good. I'll take that. Try to score the rim as many times as possible in 1 minute. Oh, okay. Okay. Exotic 2K, welcome to the stream. You want a sub and you want me to check out your videos. Okay, I'll do that at some point.
You can do better than that.
You're welcome, dude. Damn, this is a tough drill when the guy you're against is pretty good, like Hendricks is. At least you got two shots made. What's the last drill? Get your spot and take a contested shot. Okay. What? That wasn't outside. Pretty strict on that. Yeah, and for some reason it did like extra steps there. It was missed on purpose. There we go. Alright, you got 3, can I make it 4? No. Oh well.
Nice work, fellas. Try to stay a while and get some additional reps in.
Cool. What I'll do for practice then. Now we'll go into a game against the Thunder. Hopefully we can continue our winning streak. Let's go. Alright, epic intro, but we're not here for videos, we're here for the game.
And it was
So let's go.
display as the Trailblazers arrived at the arena. A lot of thought put into those outfits.
Do I get a shot here, or is it just Is that Steven Adams? He's not even playing for the Thunder anymore, is he?
Energy Arena, taken from the Skydance Bridge in Oklahoma City. That's our setting tonight. Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. With the new G League Pathway program, some say that the NBA is competing now with college hoops for top high school players. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim said, "I don't think so. This is an opportunity for unique talents."
It's
A
cool.
select group
It's
that are
pretty good
trying to join
average,
the
but his
NBA.
team isn't winning
It's
as
a
a
different
result of it.
model from college. Guys,
So
we'll
I'm not
see how
too
this
worried.
works out in the years to come.
DA, thanks a lot. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered
All
backcourt pair.
for
Lillard and
Jerome
McCollum.
Gallinari.
Good out there with Anthony.
Yeah,
There's
so
Nurkic
I think
in at the
Gallinari's left as
for
well.
the Thunder. Gallinari and
Thunder have
Adams,
some
the
other
combo
players
up
I
front.
can't
Then
really
it's Chris
remember
Paul,
at the moment.
and it's Jerome in at the small forward.
Chris Paul's left as
Ray,
well.
obviously,
That's a
we're
big
early
thing. He's
on
at
here.
the
We
Phoenix
already
Suns.
have seen some second-year
Yeah, that team
players
completely
looking much
changed.
more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you now gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who
Alright,
you are and what
Adams
you
v.
can do out
Nurkic.
on the floor.
Start.
I know I cut way back
And
on my
Nurk wins
turnovers
it.
at the
Nice.
start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between
Now
your
it's
first
in
and
Holland.
second year than any other 2 years?
And
in your career?
early free, that's a
You
good
can
start.
make that case.
Let 'em
doubt
know you mean
about it,
business.
because that's you're still thinking you can be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage, and so you tend to put in a little more
Alright,
emphasis in terms of,
Gallinari to Adams.
improvement.
And
Is that a
there's the
foul?
whistle. Illegal screen.
Legal screen by Jerome.
It's going
Nice.
to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah,
Weird saying
everybody saw
Jerome's
that
name in
one.
this
That was pretty
context.
blatant
That's
there.
also the name of one of my close friends. Jay on YouTube if you want to check him out.
Lillard with it.
Gives
Could have
him a
been an
free plug.
outstanding
Why
game
not?
against San Antonio. Kicks it out to McCollum.
Lillard to McCollum. Okay, Hood.
Lillard scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. There's the
Nice.
triple.
McCollum's broke free
And there's
again
McCollum.
and
That's
scores
good
another
on the
three.
assist by Lillard.
Very hot start by
McCollum's got
CJ
6.
McCollum.
That's right on
You
the
love to
money
see it.
from Lillard. That's how you finish a possession.
Here's Dort.
Okay, 6-0 is pretty much the best start we could have hoped for.
Lost contact on the
And
shot,
then
now a
McCollum
three-point play
fouls
chance as
Dort
he'll
and
head to
gives
the
him
line.
an and one.
How
That's
about
less than
how he
ideal.
sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And how about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers. And a
Alright.
former high-level
6-3 then.
went undrafted, but it didn't
Apparently,
take him long
teams
to
are only
make an
scoring
NBA
in
team
multiples of 3.
and contribute.
Yeah, he played around 20 minutes a game last year for
Not that I'm going to
OKC,
complain if we keep
and
doing
he
that.
just really prided himself on bringing toughness and defense on a
Colin
nightly basis. Trust me,
uses
there's
a
plenty
screen
other
from
guys on
Nurkic
that roster who
and
can do
scores a
the
layup. He's got
scoring
all of
job,
our
so he
points so
settled in
far.
nicely.
Very,
He
very good
continues to
start
work
for our
on
boy
being more
CJ.
consistent offensively.
Paul against Lillard. Gallinari outside.
Cool. Gallinari. Ooh, you lose it. He almost lost it.
And he banks
And he ends up scoring.
Gallo knows how to
It's a
finish
little
through
lucky,
contact.
but
Excellent touch from there from the big fella.
sometimes
Trailblazers
you get
have
bad
gotten
luck.
their
Sometimes
first three
we've had
shots
that
to go
luck.
in for him to start off this game. McCollum dishes to Carmelo.
On to Melo. He's trying to get himself on the score sheet.
One up, one
And
down.
does.
2 points with his first shot this game.
They can't miss. 4 for 4.
Yeah, we haven't
Warming
missed
up the
yet.
burner.
So our attack is
Pass
going
to
very
Jerome.
well.
Oklahoma City moving it around.
Gallinari's at Dort.
Pass to Paul.
Chris
Jacks up
Paul
a
3.
Sinks the triple.
Bit of a picture-perfect start
a
here to
little
this game.
annoying.
They've connected on all 3 looks.
Portland's gone 2 of 2.
But
from
he's been
three-point
doing a lot of
range
those
here in the
throughout his
first
very long NBA career.
And there's the pass to Nurkic.
Nurkic trying to hold off
Shoots over
Adams.
Adams.
And there is our
On the
first
shot.
miss.
His touch from mid-range
Not
is
a
almost
good
always
effort by
good.
Nurkic there.
That won't shake his
Difficult
confidence.
shot.
Here's Dort.
Dort
He's
trying to
guarded by
force his way
McCollum.
through.
Dort passes to Gallinari.
Gallinari doing the same.
That misses and a
And
chance to
missing.
tie it there.
Nice.
The Trailblazers
Melo with
have
a
gone
rebound.
4 of 5 from the field so far.
Column.
Anthony.
And that's an
Oh,
easy
and a
dunk
jam
for
by
Carmelo
Anthony.
Anthony.
I
Nice.
know CJ plays the
4-point lead
two-guard
is back.
position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
Here's Dort. Paul
Chris
for
Paul
3.
again.
Rebounded by Hood.
Done enough to put him off. Good. And now
It's
good.
McCollum on the wing.
Column.
Again, the
Nice.
Trailblazers
Another
good for
3.
2.
He's been
They've
perfect
wasted no
in terms
time
of shooting.
settling into their offense.
He's already got 10 points. It's more than the
Lillard
rest of
against
our
Paul.
team have got. It's more than the Thunder have got.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Dort loses it. Nice steal there.
And now Portland on the
Rodney
break.
Hood at the other end. Thunder managed to get back in time though.
Hood. He kicks it to Lillard.
Lillard who hasn't scored yet.
And the
spoke
Trailblazers
too soon.
another 3.
3 points for Damian Lillard.
And Steph
Let's
Curry,
go.
we talk about their unlimited range on display that time from Damian.
Adams outside. Lillard
Alright.
against Paul.
Chris Paul.
Floats one, and it's good
Yeah,
on the
scored.
layup.
Yeah, well, looks like Paul is still pretty good in this game.
That's why Chris
So we're gonna
Paul
have
is
to
so
account for him
special, is because he can
scoring
just
quite a few.
navigate around pick and rolls, find open areas, and there's just no defense for that.
Anthony. It's rebounded by Paul.
Misfight. Carmelo Anthony
Thunder
there.
trailing by 7. Here's Jerome.
Jerome at the other
Nails
end
the
gets his
16-footer.
first points.
Unselfish play of Chris Paul
So
there has a
leads
knack for
now
knowing
5.
when to get his guys when they're wide open.
Outside Hood. Back
Hopefully
to
we can
Lillard
score this
from
one.
downtown. That
Missed
one
by
misses.
Lillard.
And you could tell he thought that
Okay,
triple
letting the
was gonna
standards
fall.
slip a little bit.
Pass to Paul. At the elbow, Adams.
Goes to
wide
Gallinari.
open. Misses
He's
that
missed
one.
too.
He's made one and missed
Both
2
teams a
this
little
game
cold
so
at the
far.
moment. Hopefully
the
we'll heat up
inside.
first. Nurkic
Here's
trying to
Nurkic.
find a way to
Anthony
score.
trying to get open. They
And
get
he
it
doesn't.
again, and he could not get that
Carmelo
one to
Anthony
go.
does well
On
to
the
fight for a
contact,
rebound
he'll go to the line
and
for
gets
2.
fouled by
Steven
Adams.
picks one up.
Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor. No matter what's going on around, he's still going to be a gamer.
shooting 2.
And score.
That free throw good from Anthony.
Makes 1.
So 1 for 2 that time
okay.
at the stripe. It seems
Rare
like every
miss.
team, Greg, needs that one
At least we got 1 point out of that play.
Who's gonna get under opponent's skin.
Chris Paul's miss. Fight for a rebound. Melo's got it. Making up for missing the free throws, rebounding.
One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there.
Good.
Commits extra
Nurkic.
fouls, yet Adams
And he manages to beat Gallinari this time on the post.
just a lackluster
And scores.
transition defense.
Yeah, we're up by 8. Looks like it's going to be my time to shine soon.
Here's Dort. Pass to Adams.
Is that Dennis Schroeder? Wow, this Thunder team really has changed.
Pass to
He's at the
Jerome.
Lakers in real life now. Jerome's missed, but Adams left completely open for a rebound. Not good play there.
Ball down there with his size and strength on the offensive glass.
And Lillard kicks to Hood. Back to Lillard. Portland moving the ball.
Lillard to Carmelo Anthony. Nice pass to Hood.
And that one drops
And
for
Hood
him.
with a good
How many
finish.
times have we seen a possession
I think everyone's
like that
got
from
their
him today?
first points
Ending
now.
with the basket coming off a pretty pass.
At least on our team.
Gallinari on the wing. Over Hood.
Wow, that's a really tough shot for Gallinari, and unsurprisingly, he misses it.
This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher
Colin
percentage shot.
trying to trick his way to the basket and does really well.
And you can't help but
I think
pick
CJ
their
just hasn't
defense
missed today. He's
apart.
done
They're
so well.
completely in disarray.
Thunder cool
Timeout
their
is called.
first time
First of the
out.
game for the Thunder.
And that's
This,
gonna
of
give me
course,
the chance to
first
get on the
opportunity
court.
to play Portland this season.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Oh, is that what? Oh. So the Thunder knocked the Trailblazers out of the playoffs last week. I don't remember who played who, but if that happened, I guess this is the revenge game. Well, so far so good in that respect. 24 close to 14, still a long way to go. Noel, Muscala, Schroeder all coming on. The Thunder. Trent's on, I'm on, I think that was Whiteside and Collins. CJ McCollum staying out there because he's currently destroying it.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland.
Okay, I'm marking Gallinari, who's probably the best player left on the court.
Thunder
terms of
trailing by
rating.
10. And here's Schroeder. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And
Schroeder
don't
to
forget about
Muscala.
his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring.
Ooh,
He was in
Trent almost
complete
steals it.
control out there.
I don't know what I was doing there. Gallinari switched that free while I was ball watching, let's be honest. I wasn't looking at where I was.
He did just that.
They double team McCollum.
Go on, right side.
Whiteside, the pass to Trent. Here's Junior. Offensive rebound. And the
Collins gets the rebound and misses.
Noel
Okay,
in there.
bad
He
shot
intimidate
selection
and
apparently.
does so there.
It's not been the best start to my game.
Schroeder outside.
Interesting that they double team McCollum though.
Oh,
Nice block by
defensive
Collins.
play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Trent Jr. at the other end.
Right side, Collins.
Collins,
boy,
oh
a lot
wow,
of
thought that was
contact
an
there,
easy
but he gets the
shot.
ball and will shoot two.
Kind of
Just so
overcomplicated
much
it. At
activity
least
from
he does
John
get
Collins
fouled
as
for
a
thought.
stretch five at times, hard to track around the floor.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2 that one falls
Nice.
for Collins. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many
Who's
decades.
that
Over the
coming on
next
for the
decade,
Thunder?
though,
Paisley.
who do you think's going to lead the pack
Okay, I'm
there?
guessing he's my
Ooh,
new
that's a great question. You know,
marker,
with the
I
way
guess.
Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But you know, obviously
Ooh,
Giannis
got
has
some
got to be
both.
on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be
Nice
deadly with
rebound
how
by
the game is
Whiteside.
played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have.
Oh, I've given it away.
Man, I think the league
Well, that was a
overall
simple
is gonna
enough
be in great
pass.
shape moving forward.
It sure seems
Paisley
that way.
scores.
Oh,
Yeah, I
such
need
a
to
cool shot
seriously
there, the
improve.
floater.
It's not been a
And
good
so
start
it's
for me
McCollum.
today.
He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They lead by 7. The pass to Trent. Back to McCollum.
Back to
Down to
McCollum.
5 on the shot clock. Releases.
That's a bad
Misses
shot.
off the left iron.
Shot
And
clock
they
was
have
running
a
out as
narrow
well.
edge here in rebounding early on, and you
Couldn't
wonder
keep
what
up with
kind of role
Paisley.
that's going to
Scored
play
again.
moving forward.
Okay,
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive
let me think this
rotations
through.
and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's McCollum. Following the score by Oklahoma City.
I mean, the screen's there, dude. And he's missed.
Rebound by
No.
Muscala.
Yeah, better than giving up the
Okay, we
layup,
need to
you wanna go
defend
in
this
there
one at
and
least.
use the hard foul.
Stop
They
the
did it
momentum
there.
from
That's
the Thunder.
aggressive attitude defensively.
Here's Dort.
Cool.
And it's
Misses.
Whiteside with
Nice.
the rebound.
I don't know what happened
Side
there.
with
That
the
was an
rebound.
easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Good ball movement here by the Trail
God,
Blazers.
I've given
And
it away
stolen by
again.
Muscala.
I'm trying really complicated passes. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that.
Here's Dort. Back to Schroeder. Beyond the arc.
Screwed up.
Goes back up. Muscala.
Scott scores.
Well, we've seen that movie a few
Ain't
times,
good.
haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Trailblazers leading
Okay.
by 3. McCollum deciding where to go with it.
Go on,
Bucket
I'm
six.
free.
Passes
No.
it to Whiteside.
Whiteside
No good off the
misses.
back of the rim.
Even though he was
Once that went
open.
over again, I
It's
guarantee
not his
that
kind of shot,
nobody's
is it?
even in the neighborhood.
Here's Dort. He's guarded by Collins.
I'll take that.
Portland's gone 3 of 4 on
Hey, a
3-pointers in the
rebound.
first
I've
quarter.
done something
Doing well
useful.
from long range.
Trent,
can't
it's
hit.
not a good shot.
Under trailing by 3. Here's Dort. It's deflected.
Ooh, I got a block. Let's go. My first NBA block. Stopping Dort there.
107 left in the first quarter of the game. Tipped away.
What's Whiteside doing? Dribbling. Uh-oh.
Here's Paisley.
Shouldn't be marking big guy.
Feeds to Muscala. Good work.
Muscala misses
defensively
it.
by
Let's go.
Whiteside.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect
Go on,
the
Collins.
And finish off
Don't know why it
with
took so long for them to find him,
Good job
but
attacking
at least they
the
did.
rim right there from the big man, Collins.
Schroeder against McCollum. Schroeder passes to Dort.
Dort trying to force his way in. I don't know how nobody got the ball off him there, but
Schroeder, right side. Pass to Dort. Misses the 3.
nice. Good rebound by
He just
Whiteside.
doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language. And
On
you
CJ?
just don't want to see that.
And McCollum puts up a deep
Tough
3.
shot.
And
Yeah.
he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Alright, we're up by 5, so at least we're still winning, but I'm definitely not happy with how I played that quarter. I got 1 rebound, 1 really good block, to be fair, but I haven't done much on the other end. It's definitely a lot to improve on.
And a tremendous offensive catalyst, Chris Paul recently talked about the defensive side.
First and foremost, we just got to do better. You know, and I think the first place where we need to improve is on the defensive end. You know, we've played so many close games this year. It's like we try to make every game interesting.
Spoken like a future head coach, Greg.
And when it comes to closing,
yeah, probably.
CP3 wants to leave nothing to chance.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And
trying to find the pass.
Performance here, boys. What do you think they're doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor that first.
Ooh, good block.
The defense
About Whiteside, I believe.
Prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Whiteside to Hendricks, who's now on.
They've got Whiteside. Trevor Ariza out there with Khan.
Ooh, he almost lost it.
And it's Trent in at the point.
I was going to have to go back.
Our reporter, David Aldridge.
And he does lose it.
Thanks very much.
Tried to be too clever with it.
Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen. I thought my life was over.
And they scored.
Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right,
Trent.
He is strong. Thanks for that.
Foul by Baisley.
Greg,
Okay. At least 2 free throws, and the team's struggling. Getting to the foul line is a good way to try and fix that.
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
The first free throw is good.
And that's it for me for now.
Nurkic checked in for
Surprised they didn't drag me off earlier, to be honest.
Subbed in for Junior.
Lillard and Nurkic back. And they changed their whole team. Well, most of them. Starters coming back on.
So we get some
and yeah,
well,
Trent scores both free throws.
At the charity stripe, the D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And Adams with the slam.
With the dunk.
Well, not many times does Adams get his number called for plays like that, but the oop there looked good.
Haven't seen much from Hendricks so far. And he's lucky that we keep ball there. Definitely not having his greatest game. Okay. You can erase a pick out here. Lillard. Yeah, but shooting hasn't been good today. At least not as good as it normally is. Schroeder's missed. Hendricks with a rebound. Lillard to Hood.
And here's Nurkic.
Nurkic.
Back to Hood.
Hood's got a double team, which means Hendricks is completely free. That's an easy bucket. I don't know why they chose to double team Courtney Hood. Didn't make much sense. There you go.
Hood against Schroeder. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get.
And Lillard makes it free. It's been a while since we've seen that.
Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Paul looking around.
Adams to Baisley. It's a really tough shot he's gone for, but Thunder do get a rebound. And then get... Oh, it was not 3 points, it was just 2. Yeah,
And here's
second
Lillard,
chance,
who
please.
brings it up for the
Great
Portland
giveaway.
Trailblazers. They host the 76ers after this game. That game is the first and
Okay,
last
double
of
team
their
Hood
home
again. Don't understand this tactic. Lillard's missed.
And it's out
Is
of
that going to be our ball?
bounds.
It
They
is.
say last touch by Adams. And the Thunder making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. And
Carmelo
the
Anthony
Trailblazers
coming
making
back.
a change here
See?
as well. Anthony's checked in for Trevor Ariza. Portland with the ball. Only given up 6 here in this
Hood
quarter.
trying to go all the way, but he runs into trouble. It's another thing we've done a lot today. Run into trouble and get the ball stolen from us. And then Hood fouls Schroeder and then he gets an and one.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
For Oklahoma City, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And scores.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Alright, Hendricks, need something from you. That'll do. Nice shot.
2 for 2 from the floor.
Keeping it simple. Not really using his team, but I guess sometimes you just don't need to.
Now here's Paul. He's coming off a 31-point game against Houston. Drills the three-pointer.
Three goes in for Gallinari.
Played
Leads down to just 2 points.
All-Star game last year after having missed the event 3 years in a row.
And some of that
Oh,
could have been
Hendricks
helped,
with a
and
dunk.
obviously
Out of
some
nowhere.
of it was fit with other teams.
Okay, he's
but
getting
this
into the
Thunder
game now.
offense
That's good.
has really played to Chris Paul's strengths.
Now we've just
And
given
working through
Adams
a ton
free
of
dunk at the
options,
other end.
Sometimes playing deep into the shot clock.
Not making them work
Again,
hard enough
highly
for their
efficient
points.
and one of the best mid-range players, and then working alongside Steven Adams. This has been a bit of a symphony here.
And Hoods, nice.
And the Trailblazers lead
Not much passing going on,
He's
but
gonna have to do a
players
little
seem
bit
to be
more work on Rodney
good enough
Hood,
at
pay a little
dribbling
bit more
themselves so they can scoring.
Paul kicks to Adams.
I think that's been a complaint that
Over to the wing.
Trailblazers in the
Releases.
past. They don't get
Oklahoma City gets
they
a
don't
new
pass
shot
the ball
clock.
very well.
Yep, it counts.
A lot of their
Got 4 points in
shots,
the
all
quarter.
their good
And a better
shots
box
come from
out
like
saves
individual
them 2
dribblers.
points there.
It didn't seem like
Or
anybody
just, like,
was
really
really
long
aware
distance
there
shots.
to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
That was a good pass though.
Hood gets
Good
the
scores.
And how about the strength shown there by Rodney Hood? He has that great frame and he shrugs off the defense that time.
The pass to Jerome.
Jerome to Schroeder.
Hood against Schroeder.
And let Gallinari have another easy
Gallinari
shot from
outside.
3.
And the Thunder
That's
another
why.
3.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made
Got
3
Wood
so far
screen
this
there.
game and is showing no signs
Now
of
we're
slowing
only
down.
1 point up.
And Lillard kicks to Cobb.
Nice run by
Shooting
Hendricks.
foul.
Doesn't quite
As
get
the
the
whistle
shot.
blows,
Does
he'll
get
shoot 2
fouled
free
by
throws.
Anderson.
Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey
Take a
Augmon,
break.
I mean, I
Take
could
a
go
break.
on and on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment. But the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
And Cobb drops both of them.
And
Good.
a
At
great
least we
job
back up to
from the
3
line
points.
this quarter. They've gotten
So
their
if we let the
percentage
fun to get another
way
3 in,
up there.
and the score will be tied up.
Ball against Lillard. Passes it to Jerome.
Ball to Jerome. Schroeder
Schroeder
looking for
right
some
side.
space.
Count it.
And
Schroeder's
scores.
got 7 points in the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job. to
And
take
I
it to
remember
the
when we
rim
were like 10
and get
points
the
up.
finish.
Pass to
I
Nurkic.
feel really good right about now.
Ball against Lillard.
Lillard
No good.
tries to go it alone and doesn't work.
Well,
I mean about the lack of passing, people trying to do too much on their own. And giving them an and one. Carmelo Anthony with the foul. Gallinari's going to get a chance to give him a 2-point lead now. Yeah, he's a fix-up.
To when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary. You know, the Gallinari nickname, Gallo, did you know that's Italian for rooster? Look it up. It's
now I know.
He gets it in there.
CJ McCollum scores. Starting to work on that passing a little bit. Still not quite good enough yet.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving
Gallinari trying to force his way through. Finds Schroeder wide open. That's another 3 points that goes in. Good signing.
Extend their lead with the 3-ball here in the second quarter.
Alright, Hendricks.
With it. 8 points for him. Back to McCollum. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3.
McCollum 3. There we go.
He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
At least we're matching them for now.
In the zone right now on offense.
Looks like I'm coming back on.
Off that efficient first quarter.
With Collins. No else coming on for them.
Now the pass to Gallinari.
Gallinari misses. Nurkic with a rebound. Chance for us to retake the lead.
The fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Hendricks to Lillard. Hendricks to 3. Yes. There we go. Needs a little bit more of that good movement, good passing, get yourself some space, and then score. Wonderful timeout.
A great one to watch, but they
Trying
were
to tip the scales back in their favor, I suppose.
And they were never able to recover after that horrible third quarter.
Okay, can't play much worse than I did in my first spell, so that's filling me with slight optimism. I wonder if anyone else is coming on. Whiteside is on, Collins is on, I'm on. Okay. Still got Lillard and McCollum out there as star players. Understandable. Okay then.
So for the Trailblazers, Whiteside's checked in for Nurkic, Collins comes in for Anthony, and Junior subbed in for Kyle. From deep,
Of course, first play, and they screen me out. Gallinari scores a 3-pointer.
Well, he made some
Brilliant.
kind of adjustment to his game.
I hate having to mark this guy.
He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Lillard, the
Lillard
pass
to
to
Whiteside.
And he gets
It's
the
fouled by
whistle.
Noel.
2 free throws coming up.
A couple of free throws
It's
for
gonna be
Hassan
Nerlens
Whiteside.
Noel.
And that's what you want to do with Whiteside, feeding him the ball in the paint where he makes the defense collapse.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Don't say that. He's going to score both of these. Just you watch. Right, Hassan? Going to score both of these.
Free throw, good.
See?
Whiteside.
You think about Hassan Whiteside's road to where he is now, a second-round pick, spent some time in the D League, now the G League, and it's great to see him turn his career around. You just wonder how hungry is he to maximize his talent in the years to come.
And both free throws good from Whiteside.
Goes to show what these guys
If they
know.
stay this hot from the line, there's a good chance they'll hang on to that lead. They're at about 90% for the game.
Schroeder dishes to Muscala.
Oh, look at
And
that.
it's out of bounds. The Thunder able
That was
to
a good
retain
poke by
possession.
me. Saw the pass coming.
How about that strong
Stuck a
defensive
hand out.
performance for this half's mobile
Ooh,
one block.
yeah, that block
You
from
can
Whiteside
see
was
the
nice.
mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of
From
the floor.
behind, just slapped it out of his hands. Wonder if I'll ever replay my block.
Schroeder against Lillard. Passes it to
Oh,
Gallinari.
they've screened me out.
No good on the
Gallinari has managed to miss.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland
On
Trailblazers.
McCollum.
They've led by as much as 10.
That didn't work.
Gallinari passes to Schroeder. To the wing on the left. Inside. And stolen
Nice steal by Whiteside.
Here is Lillard. He's got 6. Fires from deep.
Lillard.
They get the rebound.
Collins with the rebound. He loses it.
From Gallo there, you forget
And
sometimes
Whiteside
at
and
6'10",
Schroeder fight
he
over
can
the
come
ball.
up with those
It's
kind of
going to be a
defensive
jump
plays.
ball. And Whiteside has a big high advantage here. So I'd be surprised if he loses this.
And here are the Trailblazers now.
Oh, he got the ball, but
Dort
fortunately
passes
Dort
to
got it.
Schroeder. 2 free throws
And
coming
Schroeder
up, and
fouled
they
by
call the
Lillard.
shooting foul.
It's going to be 2 more
I'll
free
tell you what,
throws
he
for the
earned his
Thunder.
money on that foul.
The Thunder shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
This might be the closest game we've had. Definitely has been so far.
And the first one drops. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Trent's checked in.
Okay. Who's on? Trent, just Trent. McCollum only moves his position slightly.
And so he makes both from the line.
Schroeder gets them both.
His body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Here's Trent.
On Trent. Miss. Whiteside got it.
And that'll be 2
And
free
he's
throws
fouled by
coming up. Officials
Gallinari.
on the call with the foul.
Now we're in the bonus for the rest of the quarter. So any
Sometimes
foul
the D has no
Thunder
choice
does
but to
will lead to
foul
free throws
Whiteside
for us, even if
and
it's not
try to make
shooting
him earn
foul.
it.
The Trailblazers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Whiteside.
Well, after they said he doesn't shoot free throws well, he's got 3 out of 3. Can he make it 4? We hope so.
And good
Nice.
on the second, so he makes them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Pass to Muscala.
Okay.
Now Noel.
As long as players like Noel and Muscala have the ball, I'm not worried.
And foul on the shot.
Another
He'll shoot
foul.
2 at the free throw
Whiteside
line.
on Schroeder this time.
They get Hassan Whiteside.
So now both
Really
teams are in
have
the
right
bonus.
play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Thunder have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Okay, if you can miss one of these, I'll take it.
First free throw is good.
Still time.
Second free throw.
Oh, he didn't. Wow.
Portland leading.
I'm just going to throw that long. Oh, McCollum's giving it away. After that brilliant pass.
Here's Dort.
That's what happens.
Outside.
Thought Schroeder was going to shoot there. Didn't. Under taking their time.
Gallinari surveying the D.
Nice. Gallinari missed. Collins almost dropped that.
Gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Cullen passes to Trent.
On Trent.
Goes out of bounds.
Knocked out of bounds. Good block by Noel. And we've only got 7 seconds left to get up the shot.
Making a change here. Baisley's checked in. And a switch here
Reeves
also
off
for
Collins.
Portland. Ariza's checked in.
It's going to be me. Okay.
Here's Ariza. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Clock at 4.
On. Oh, blocked. Oh, I got it back though. How about that for a steal?
Just how
Ooh.
recently Junior took up basketball. We know he's a raw talent.
Wow, the replay didn't even show the steal, I think. That was a really important play. Because that puts us 3 points ahead. As opposed to giving them a fast break opportunity.
Junior could follow their path. And the Thunder with the possession here. The Blazers getting the bucket.
Schroeder's tired.
Here's Schroeder. Up and in.
Still scores though.
Schroeder's got 15 points.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's Trent.
Trying to give Trent some room.
Here's Whiteside.
Whiteside doesn't get that one.
Oklahoma City the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. McCollum against Schroeder. Pass to Baisley.
Oh, I'm a little far away from him, but
And that won't go.
it's enough.
The go-ahead bucket.
I should have found Trent on the left.
It's McCollum on the wing. He's guarded by Schroeder. Tries it from the top of the key.
Yes, it is with Whiteside.
Rebound by Muscala.
It's annoying. Last chance is probably going to go to the Thunder. What?
Makes it off the glass.
Well,
he's got 6.
That's my bad.
He's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's
Only
gonna
got
be
a few
wake-up
seconds
call
left.
to the defense.
And
McCollum. Unlucky. So we're down by 1 at halftime. It's a very, very close game. It's kind of my bad at the end. Didn't think my guy would just let him go past like that.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
Just got to compete. You know, keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
One
we'll
sentence is enough.
After halftime, as the third quarter gets underway.
Yeah, all-time stats not going to be good. 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal. Yeah, well, hopefully the second half goes a lot better than that.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Gallinari, what a contribution.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone
Adams
he
trying
guarded
to
looked
move
uncomfortable.
away.
Gallinari
It's a ball. Jerome's in so much space and scores a three. That's not how you want to be starting with her.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Here's McCollum after Oklahoma City gets the three.
McCollum trying to run in there. It's a really difficult shot for Nurkic. Not recommended. Dort gets the rebound. Needs to be careful not to let this lead get too big.
Ball outside.
Dort's open. Fortunately, it misses though.
Oh man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And Hood finds Carmelo Anthony and he scores. Just need to keep doing that. Stop them from scoring, break quickly, and get quick 2 points.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons
Door's
why
open again.
come up short.
I mean,
all he's
we've let Adams get a rebound. You've let Dort have another wide open shot. That's 3 in a row he's missed now. So maybe we should just keep letting him shoot. Maybe close him down a little bit though. Damian Lillard scores that one to tie it up.
And Damian Lillard can do that.
The feed to Paul.
Pass the Paul. And he gets an and one foul by Lillard. That's frustrating. Fell to the ground and still managed to score.
Closer and closer to crunch time. And, you know, we talk a lot about Paul as a leader on and off the court. Was elected president of the Players Association back in 2013, re-elected for a 4-year term in 2017. People simply trust his point of view.
And that one falls for Paul.
All right, 3-point
it's nothing new
difference.
On Oklahoma City last year, he had to do it without being surrounded by superstars.
You know, that's okay. Paul's a guy who wants to set the
pass
table.
by Lillard and Carmelo Anthony does it again.
He's at his best when directing traffic and making his teammates better.
Here's Paul after the made shot.
Oh wow, Paul just left Lillard in the dust. Scores yet again.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Need to see more from Lillard. And McCollum at least doing his part.
Just always appreciate the way that C.J. McCollum is such a natural scorer.
Ball against Lillard.
Chris Paul must be on something at the moment. He's moving at a very unhuman speed.
6 to shoot.
Dort has to shoot, or he's giving it to Gallinari. And it worked. Time was running out.
His game and knocking down a lot of shots.
McCollum against Gallinari.
McCollum goes all the way, and he gets a foul and one. Let's go Gallinari with a foul. Chance to tie it up here.
His stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And McCollum has done a lot to improve his impact on the defensive end. Very active with his hands and how he challenges shots.
Well, the blocks numbers last year jumped up a bit. That's kind of a nice indicator of what you're talking about, GA. And he just doesn't get tired.
He scores.
And
Nice, 17
more on the defensive end, like he's shown.
Now on the game's in our hands, we just need to score more than we concede. Does not give Jerome an open three, but he's missed it, so we get away with it. Nice pass, and Melo with a dunk. We're back in front. Just like that.
Little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Passes to
Gallinari.
Adams outside.
Adams trying to find a route to the basket.
To the wing right
Done
side.
well to defend him so far. Who's going to have to shoot or give it to Dort to shoot? He misses, but we let Adams get the rebound. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem.
Got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
Well, a combination of muscle and some focus right there allows Steven Adams to collect another bucket.
Lillard outside.
Nurkic gets it back. McCollum scores.
Such a good player on the
You always
in-between
worry when they
game,
go up
weaving
those
behind
mid-range
bodies
shots.
to find some space.
CJ McCollum's been
And
pretty
CJ
good today,
cashes in.
so
Now here's Paul.
if anyone's going to take them, I'm happy that it's him. Oh, where did Melo go? Fortunately, they've recovered, forced Adams back. Ward's going to have to shoot this one, give it to someone else. Ball's well short there.
Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10.
Ooh, good dunk. Is that good?
Well, McCollum on the inside, driving in.
Was it
and
McCollum
not
again?
backing down. He got up there.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Time to get their third timeout. We're up by 4 points. We've got a little bit of a
this one is not to
breathing
draw up
space.
a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Okay. I don't think the Thunder have changed anyone. Pretty sure Schroeder started the quarter. No, Dort did, right? Yeah, it's because Schroeder for Dort, basically. I think Hendricks was coming on for us. Not entirely sure, though. Yeah, there he is.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. Zach Collins checked in for Portland.
Collins is on too.
Cobb comes in for CJ McCollum. Schroeder passes to Gallinari.
Okay.
Oklahoma City moving it around.
Adams, good passing.
Collins
Good block.
Collins has got his
Collins fouls Adams.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Although it's annoying to give away a foul, I guess if you're going to foul someone, it should be Steven Adams. I don't think he's that good at free throws generally.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Nope, not wrong with
Steven
that.
Adams does all of the dirty work. I mean, all of it. A defensive anchor, and continues to play with tremendous energy on a nightly basis.
And that one goes in. 2 from
So
the line that time.
Well, I guess I jinxed it.
Trailblazers
Still we're
have gone
winning.
9 of 10 on their attempts
Hopefully
in
we
the
can
third
do
quarter.
something from
That
this.
is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Hood kicks to Lillard.
It's a Lillard. Lillard misses. Now the Thunder have a chance to tie it up. We'll take the lead.
A 2-point game.
Schroeder, Gallinari, dangerous deep from outside.
That's his 6th field goal today.
Schroeder is also very dangerous inside, as you can see.
And despite
And
the
the
size
Thunder have tied
disadvantage,
things up.
attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller
Definitely not
defenders
Lillard's best
are
game.
helpless to stop him.
Collins carried most of that load.
Here's Hood. He's got 6, and the officials call traveling.
And now traveling,
That one
really?
stays there, hurts so much more to
Didn't
turn
realize
the
that could
ball
still be
over,
called in this game.
especially
Yeah.
with how tight the game
Rodney
is.
Hood's traveling, you
Noel's
lose the
checked
ball.
in for Oklahoma City.
Now I'm coming on with the
Junior's
scores
checked in for
tied.
Portland.
Generally, when I come on, things don't go that great. But let's see.
The Thunder have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Adams outside. Nobody near Schroeder.
Oh, wow, okay, Schroeder fortunately misses that. Huge might jump somehow put him off, though I wasn't really near him.
That momentous mobile 1 block.
Oh, they're showing everyone else's blocks but mine, man.
You've got to
What's
appreciate
with that?
that kind of forceful defense.
Paul is doubled. Adams outside.
It's Adams, okay, you can have it on the outside.
Shot clock at 6. For the lead, Oklahoma City needs to
he's
get
given
off
the
a shot.
pass.
Jerome.
Collins
missed.
affecting that shot right
Nice.
there with his size.
Jerome. No good. Anthony, the pass to Collins. Here's Lillard. He's guarded by Schroeder.
Well, it is.
Three-pointer.
3.
And Damian
Nice.
Lillard with the bucket.
Assist and a
by
screen
Junior.
assist.
Lillard's got
Definitely
11
much
points.
needed for my own
And his
benefit
presence
more than
as a
anything.
scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Anthony on the double team.
Nice.
And
Double
now
team
the
works.
fast break.
Carmelo
with
Anthony
the ball.
finds Hendricks in the corner.
And again, it's the
There's
Trailblazers
3.
from deep.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Thunder trailing by 6. Paul passes to Adams.
Up by 6. So we can keep pressure up.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Back to Adams. Adams drawing the double
Adams,
team.
Noel.
Here's Jerome.
Jerome.
Kept
This
alive.
is Adams with a
Second
rebound.
chance
What a
after
block,
the
Collins.
rejection by Collins.
Good job, Collins inside, quick off his feet.
And that
Nice.
was
My
good,
first
Junior.
points of the game.
And right now they're just
Lovely pass
focused
to me.
on putting together
And I managed to find a gap.
That's exactly how they
Might
got the
have some
lead.
fans
They
for that
ended up
too.
having multiple
Yeah, this is
possessions
going
in a
much
row
better
with
than the
good
first time I
quality
was on.
shots, knocked them down, and game is fully in their control.
Here's Schroeder. After the made shot from Junior. Schroeder.
Schroeder misses. Good enough there.
And Adams kicks to Noel.
Noel shoots from
And
distance.
again, no good by
I'll get
Oklahoma
that
City.
rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak
Melo scores, and there's another
2
assist for
points.
me.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out
Yeah,
there.
we're up by
A
10.
sensational start to
Hope we
this
can
game,
hang on to it
perfect
this
from the
time.
field.
Time called here
Another
on the
Thunder
Thunder
timeout. This
decide
game
to talk it over.
starting to slip away from them, but it looks like we're going to be all good.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Okay. We haven't used a single timeout yet. I guess the coach just doesn't want us to do anything different. I don't know. It's a bit weird to me. I mean, obviously not now that we're 10 points up. But at points when we were losing control of the game a little bit, maybe we could have done with one. Trent, Ariza coming on. Can't see who the 5th guy is, but I don't know why Hendricks is pointing at me. Obviously, I've done something wrong, or maybe I'm doing a
Both teams will
good
make
job.
substitutions. Muscala, the pass to Baisley. Over in the corner, Paul.
It's a pull. Top
And
3.
no good. The dry spell
Hendricks steals my
continuing.
rebound, but it's cool.
Well, if he wants
Unless
to
someone
make the
gets it.
defense work, he's got to start knocking down
Right
the
side.
threes.
Nice.
Only one so
Good
far
delayed
in this
finish
game
there.
for him, and none since halftime.
It was starting
He
to break
waited
away.
for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment.
Beasley
before he let it go.
misses.
All the energy
Hendricks
is
with a
on the
rebound.
other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and
Hendricks
they
for
come down
3.
on this
Yes.
end and can't find a way
Nice.
to get the
He's
embers
really
going.
played well. Second time he's come on as well.
Defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead
Alley-oop.
seems to be growing.
Nice.
Oh,
Blocked
and
by
they give away
Whiteside.
the alley-oop.
He's
Not to
found
be.
me.
Good play defensively. Junior, the pass to
And
Trent.
I waited,
Picks it up
and
with both
Trent
hands
scored
and rips it down.
as another assist.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And the foul called on Junior.
Foul. My bad,
That's his
team.
first foul.
There go all the points I just gained for that assist.
Here's Muscala. Paul kicks to Noel.
Well, it's a shoot. Okay.
Schroeder outside. Noel finds
Well,
Schroeder.
damn it.
And
Schroeder's
again,
missed. I
Oklahoma
get away with
City,
that.
no good. Trailblazers leading by 17. Here's Cobb.
Give Hendricks the
Lucky
route
seven
that
pops
he
in.
wants.
He's perfect from the
No
floor.
screen assist
7 for
credit,
7.
which is annoying.
And they're forcing the
I
ball
feel like me
inside,
standing
and
there
it's
gave him
working
perfect
like
path
a
he
charm.
needed.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Whiteside.
Ooh, right side of the block. Nice.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Now here's Ariza. He feeds it to Cobb.
Ariza,
And the
ooh.
dunk by Cobb.
Move of a head dunk by
Making the
Hendricks.
most of the screen. That's
That is
how it's
nice.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg
Very
frees him up
aesthetically
to get
pleasing.
all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Schroeder after the Trailblazers pick up 2.
Schroeder's Noel.
Noel with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 5 on the clock.
Beasley. Gonna have
Here's
to be a
Beasley.
shot.
No good. And
I'll
they
get
can't
that
put an end
rebound.
to this drought.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason
On
why
Hendricks.
they're in control.
Now here's Cobb. He's covered closely. And
Out
it
of
goes
bounds.
out of
Trailblazers
bounds.
ball. That's all I saw.
Last touch by Paul.
Didn't really see what happened
And the Thunder
exactly.
making a change here. Dort's checked in.
Alright. Chris ball's off. Ball is on. It's pretty good.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the third.
And Trent.
And the call
Lucky.
on the shot. that
Schroeder
sends him
with
to
a
the
foul.
line.
He's really angry at something.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's we're gonna take 2
He's
free
gone 2
throws.
for 2 at the line.
Just realized
so
we're
far.
21
And
points
how
up.
about a year
When
ago?
did the league get that big?
82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the
23
line.
if he scores both of these. Should be in for a comfortable fourth quarter. I mean, we should be in for a comfortable fourth quarter, regardless of what happens in the next 1.5 minutes.
And he makes the first.
And second is
Both good from
good.
the line that time. The Thunder shooting the ball at 42%. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the pass to Noel.
Well,
The dish now
go
to
on
Schroeder.
smart. Okay,
And again,
I
Oklahoma
managed to get to
City,
Schroeder.
no good.
He's
In
been
time
off the
enough.
mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the
On
lead.
right side.
It's been a
Okay,
theme
no.
here this quarter.
Lets it go from
Hendricks
the
the
wing.
free.
Here's
This is Whiteside.
Whistle blows. Basket
Nice.
is good. So
And
a
one.
chance here for a
Now,
three-point
Schroeder's
play.
absolutely
Yeah, and they've shown
furious.
effort and aggression.
Twice in a row now.
Really
He's committed a
right
foul.
from the tip.
And he's
Their
had to be
rebounding
calmed down by
effort
his
now,
teammates.
Massive.
This is his
Am
third
I
trip
still
to the
gonna
free
be
throw
on?
line. Gallinari,
I am.
he's checked in for Nerlens
CJ
Noel.
McCollum's back.
McCollum's
Hendricks.
checked in for Portland.
He didn't score in the well. That's just Gallinari for now. And probably going to have to mark him now, aren't I?
That one misses for
Well,
Whiteside.
At least he got the original 2
And
points.
Schroeder's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Good enough for me.
Here's Baisley. Count the bucket.
Now we've given
And
them
he's
an
got a
angle.
free throw coming up as well.
Ariza with a foul
This
on
can make it
Baisley.
so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting
That's it
pocket.
for Ariza.
And this is his first trip to the line
Nurkic
tonight.
is on
Norkic checked in for
double big
Trevor
guys.
Ariza.
for the last few seconds.
And the free throw,
Nice.
no good.
And Nurkic gets the rebound.
Trailblazers leading by 23. And it's Whiteside.
How about
The
that?
drive.
That's
Really
just
an
great
assist for
recognition.
Whiteside.
Hassan
I'll
Whiteside
take
to
that
drive
assist,
right
number
at the
5.
basket and finish the shot.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Schroeder dishes to Muscala.
Gallinari. Promise to defend you a little bit better than I did in the first half.
Back to Gallinari. 5 to shoot.
Nope.
From outside, off the mark.
Let's try.
Portland's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. McCollum against Schroeder. Here's Whiteside.
Whiteside misses as well.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
25 points up at the end of the third quarter. I wouldn't have seen that coming, considering we were down at the end of the half. Awesome. Looks like this will be a comfortable win after all.
And don't go away. We'll be right back.
I wonder if I'll still be playing fourth quarter or if I'll bring all the starters on to make sure we win.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect
Hendricks to Whiteside.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a
Can't wait for the day when my
basketball.
assist is the assist of the game.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same
Alright,
from
we've
the
got the
first
sub
3
squad
quarters.
out, so I guess
On the floor for Portland.
assuming the
Hazonia
game's
at the
won,
4 and Whiteside at the
when you
5.
see Hazonia and
Then
Simons
it's
playing,
Junior. And it's Trent
it's
in at the
because
shooting guard.
the game is already
And
won.
the shot is good.
They're doing a
Well,
really
we're
good job of
assuming
getting the
it's the
ball
one.
inside and attacking.
Good shot
the
by
paint.
Hazonia
That's
there.
an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Nader.
Abdel Nader,
And stolen by Junior.
and give that to Trent.
Trent
He'll
gets
give
the
me an
bucket.
assist.
Traditionally,
Another highlight
you
play
wanna
for me.
finish the break right
Second
at the
steal,
rim.
6
Yeah,
assists.
anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing.
when I-
Had numbers, took advantage.
Yeah, if you want to try
And
dribbling
now
against
the
me
Thunder.
again,
The Blazers getting
so
the
I
bucket.
thought
Robertson with it. He's picked up by Whiteside.
Robertson to Ferguson.
Lock at 6. Here's Ferguson. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Whiteside, for you.
Whiteside's got rebound number
Simons.
12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Simons surveying the D. The
On Whiteside.
fader. Whiteside, no good.
Gonna get to that.
Whiteside's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%.
Wait, why is he my guy?
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Okay, well,
Ferguson's got his
enjoy your
first
points,
of the
Mr.
night.
Ferguson.
And nice Ferguson looking confident to get in there and knock one down.
Simons, the pass to Junior.
And Trent,
Here's Trent. Pass to Hazonia. He dishes it to Junior. Rebound by
shot.
Muscala.
I mean, yeah, time was kind of running out. So I just shot. Maybe I should have done one more pass.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Ferguson, the pass to Robertson. To the paint.
Well, that
Oklahoma
pass
City
was
moved the
blocked.
ball around.
Still have it.
Here's Ferguson.
Ferguson's beating me there.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, I was standing on the wrong side of him,
The
really.
guys really love it when he gets up like that.
Pass to Trent. Whiteside with it. Here's Simons. And the whistle blows. It's going to
that
be a
foul?
Muscala.
Reaching
That
foul
is
by
his first foul
Muscala.
of the
Okay.
game. Greg, your son's
Not
been
bad, is
drafted.
it,
You
for
were
me?
drafted
Collins
in
and
the
Hood
NBA. As
coming
you
on.
look back on the process
Okay, then.
you went through, and your son Cole has gone
Don't
through,
expect I probably won't
what
be
are some
coming
of the
back on
flags?
for
What are
the rest
some
of this game. We'll
things
see.
that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't
Yeah,
that
no
long
kidding.
ago. At least
No
it feels
kidding.
like that they were calling my name on draft night. But you know,
91, right?
yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life though has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's
Trent
truly
goes
a
for the
blessing. And in his
pass.
case,
Collins
he
says,
probably
someone's got to
loves it
shoot.
even more. You know, he didn't
Simons
grow up the way I
does,
did.
doesn't
He
make
grew
it.
up just with a true love
Someone
and
puts the
passion
ball
for
back,
the
but I
game.
don't know
So
who.
it's humbling and obviously
I guess
something that I
Collins,
take
but
great pride
I
in.
don't know.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday. Here's Robertson after the Trailblazers pick up 2.
Robertson guy sure does taking his time.
Right wing. Here's Nader.
Nader has to shoot. And
It's
doesn't.
hauled in by the Trailblazers. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th.
Good to Trent.
Here's Trent.
Waiting for some help. And yeah,
He's easily been there
didn't get
with
much help in the
rebounding
end and had to
tonight.
shoot.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of
Nader
offensive
shoots.
possession
Nader
and gets
misses
them
again.
started.
This is
Trailblazers
why he
have
hasn't
gone
played
3 of
until
7
this
from the
point.
floor in the 4th. That's a 42%
So,
mark in the
is that
quarter.
Simons in the
A nice
corner
shot
with a
by
3?
Simons.
Nice.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more
Nope.
space
That's
and
done
ball
for
movement
Adams.
to get guys open at the three-point
Guess
line.
you can throw away a
And
few
guys,
points
he's
when you're
not
28
an
up.
easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Collins. Hood for 3.
Good.
And another 3 for Portland.
I barely saw it, but it
Two
looked
bombs
nice.
in a row from long range.
Oklahoma City shooting the ball at 42%. They've been struggling here on offense.
A bit of a
Adams
dry spell for
fouled by
sure.
Collins.
I'll talk about
Gonna be 2
reseeding
more
in
free
the
throws. A lot
playoffs
of
when you
fouling
get
in
down
this
to
game.
the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other, but ultimately nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Oh wow, bring on stars now. 30 points isn't enough. Maybe they're just trying to get some more points for stats, I don't know. Maybe someone's just tired and Lillard's the only person who isn't.
And so Adams nails both of them. Here is Lillard.
See Lillard wreak some havoc now against the Oklahoma
Pass to
subs.
Simons. Outside Hood.
Good. Trying to go it
To the
alone.
middle. Stolen away.
Loses it. Made a
Lobs up the
alley-oop.
pass.
Paisley scores.
Nice silky finish on
Yeah,
the
defense
alley-oop
definitely
from
has
the
dropped off
stupendous
now that
feed.
we were in
That
this league,
sequence couldn't have been
which I guess
executed
happens
any
all the
better.
time.
There's the pass to Simons. Hood with it. Passes it to Hazania.
Good to Zonia.
The shot by
Lillard.
Lillard wide open.
There we go.
And the
That's some of the
Trailblazers
havoc I was
another 3.
havoc
Defensively,
I
they
was
just
speaking
look
about.
out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Baisley. Hazonia defending.
Paisley versus Zonia.
Pass to Robertson. 6 to shoot.
Robertson
Adams.
to
Here's
Adams.
The jumper,
Made
and there's
a
another
good
one for
finish.
the Thunder.
Time is running out
Steven
for him.
Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
The pass to Simons. Now here's Hood.
Simons
Fires the
hits.
3. Good for the 5th time
Good
in
finish.
5 shots. He remains perfect.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D.
Wow, Rodney Hood hasn't missed. Is that what I heard from the commentators? Didn't notice,
Here's
but that's
Ferguson.
really good
Feeds
work
it
from
to
him there.
Adams. And the
Ooh,
rejection
Collins.
by Collins.
Blocks Adams' shot there. Nicely done.
Here's Nader. He's guarded by Collins.
And Collins does well to
Portland
put
with
off
the
Nader as
rebound.
well.
Collins has got 7
Simons on the
rebounds
break.
in the game. Here's Simons. Got a piece
Ooh,
of it.
that block for
Iverson out
them.
there to play defense. He excels at getting off the ground so quickly to get the block.
Ferguson for 3.
Ferguson.
Drills it from
Ooh.
outside.
shot.
Ferguson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
It'd be nice to keep the team below 100 for once. But 7 points in 5 minutes. Very easily achievable, unfortunately.
Outside Hood passes it to Simons.
Simon's trying to drive.
To break free. And it's Simons
Doesn't
missing.
make the tough shot.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter.
Ooh, good steal, Lillard.
And oh, here we go.
And he might just go all the way. Nope. It's a brilliant pass to the corner. And Simons gets another corner three.
Makes a terrific feed. Great point guard play from him that time.
And Adams kicks to Ferguson. Pass to Nader. Here's Ferguson. From 12 feet out. A rebound
That's a
by
miss.
Hezonja.
Quick break again. Just give the ball to Lillard. Let him work his magic. There we go.
Another three.
Great job there getting the
33 points up.
one way, and then Lillard has
Yeah,
the
I
body
think.
control to pull up
I
the
mean,
other.
it was already
Nails
game
the quick
over
jump.
like a while ago. But
Robertson kicks to Nader.
saying it now.
Adams down low. He's guarded by Collins.
Adams can't score that.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Fades
And
away.
it's Hezonja.
Hezonja's shot is off.
Yeah.
The Thunder shooting
Just
at
trying to use the
46%
few
clip in the
minutes he
fourth
gets to
quarter.
try and score some points, I guess. Don't really blame him,
Robertson
but
the pass to Ferguson.
it wasn't a good shot.
Here's Baisley. Hezonja defending.
Easily taking his time.
Here's Baisley.
Suits us just fine.
At basket number
Does
6 to
squeeze it in
extension.
the end,
He's now
but-
6 for 10.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Outside Hood.
Ooh, that's a nice
Here's
pass fake.
Simons.
Got me, that's for sure. I would have fallen for it.
Pass to Hezonja.
Simons and Sonia.
That's tipped.
Oh, very telegraphed
It's 3-on-3
shot.
on the
It's
fast break.
easily blocked in the end.
Now the pass to Ferguson.
Ferguson trying to take on Lillard.
Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is
And
for
there's
another
foul.
when they renegotiate
Unfortunately,
in
Collins
2023.
You know, at the
getting
same
into
time, though, Kevin,
free
with all
throw
the cord cutters
opportunities.
out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, your smartphone, or your computer.
Shooting two.
That free throw, no good.
Nice. He
Well,
just
there's
missed
no
one.
doubt he's known for defense and rebounding, but you have to admire
Lillard's
the work
coming off
Robertson
now.
has put in improving his shooting stroke.
Ariza.
Trevor Ariza's checked in
Yep.
for Lillard. And no good on the second
Wow.
free throw, so he goes over
That's the
2
first time in this series that
Trailblazers
someone
shooting
missed both of their
53%
free
from the
throws.
field in the fourth quarter.
And it wasn't
Can't
me.
ask for more than that from your offense. Collins, good.
Collins not
At least the
afraid
first
of
time in the
getting
NBA. I
on
can't
the
remember it happened,
inside
it
and
happened during the
goes up through
prelude
all
stuff
of
in
that arms
the
and
college.
legs in there.
Now here's
Definitely in
Schroeder.
the NBA season. That's the first time I've seen that.
Passes it to Muscala.
You may well keep him under 100. Not actually that much time left. If Schroeder's
Good
going to
work
come
there as
on,
it
then
goes. Schroeder's got
trouble.
19 points.
well, look,
Yeah, that's the
it
kind
might
of
well
passing
get
right
a little
there
bit of
that
opportunity
makes a
off.
difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Simons. Pass to Hood.
Ariza to Hood.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter.
Simons to Hood. They have to shoot. Difficult shot. He doesn't make it. But Hezonja
And
does
Hezonja
really well
gets
to
it
fight
go.
for a rebound.
How frustrating
He
for the
scores.
defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Now here's Schroeder.
Schroeder dancing his way through again. Scoring
We've got
again.
1:28 left here in the fourth quarter.
You
Banked in off
can't
the
afford
glass.
to let him score.
And with this
Need
one
to keep
winding
someone
down,
below
it's
100.
obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Trailblazers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every
There it is.
category.
Unfortunately, we will not be keeping the Oklahoma City Thunder under 100 points. We will be winning the game comfortably though, which I definitely would have taken at halftime, so no need to be too pessimistic. Some nice spin. Did you say spin-filled shot by Hazonia? That's the word I was looking for.
And so here is Oklahoma City, Portland making their last shot.
Yep.
And that one drops.
Sure. You can have that now, I don't really care. 101, 103. It's all the same to me. Maybe there won't be time for me to come on, who knows.
Short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Now here's Hood. Ariza finds Collins.
There's Collins.
To the inside.
Hood's open.
Lead pass was
And
put
scores.
in just the right spot.
That'll
once
probably
they
be it.
smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them.
Thunder, are they still trying to score?
Muscala dishes to Schroeder.
So they are.
The Nader. The shot
And Nader does score.
by Schroeder.
We won't try to score, probably just dribble this out.
That deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
And so Portland
Right,
takes
29-point win in the end. Didn't look like it was heading that way. We won, gained myself 1,600 fans. We're at 1,557, but if you round up, it's 1,600.
They did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge.
Self-contained, a lot of actually
the NBA,
points,
presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
a lot of playmaking, and a lot of defending. Almost getting it back for those. Maybe that'll happen today. That be all? Guess so. Yeah, no new messages. Social media, another win for the Trailblazers, bringing their streak to 5. Junior has been instrumental for them during the stretch. Okay, nice. Thank you, Jonathan, for saying that. That's effective field goal percentage, isn't it? I don't know what the effective means, but 97.2% of anything is probably good, right? 5 in a row. Pistons have lost 5 in a row to the Raptors. Bucks beat the Celtics. Chicago Bulls have lost 5 in a row to the Cavs. And the Trailblazers, top of the rankings at the moment. Let's go. Triple double for Doncic. I think the rest of this we already knew. Yeah. Cool. Okay, we'll do some team practice, and then we'll play the second game against the Philadelphia 76ers, which, based on real life, will be a really hard game. It'll be interesting to see how they're represented on game. Also, there'll be some players that are different that they have in real life that they don't have in the game. A lot of trades happened after the game was released.
I see you out there doing work.
Oh, thank you. Ooh, that was a good shot. And well, made some of them.
All right, everyone, bring it in. Great game last night. One of the best I've been a part of. Let's keep that focus and energy going in today's practice. Aim to be great. If we can improve our shooting percentages, we stand a better chance of winning games.
Okay.
Set it up and get started.
Are we doing shooting then, or yeah, 3-on-3s? Standard. Ooh, I have Lillard on my team this time. Why is Ariza taking that shot? I don't know. How do you lose that one? Lose that Trent, Nurkic, and Hendricks, right? Trent scored that one, I think. So I'm marking Hendricks. Alright, I've done enough. Nice. Lillard. There we go. Just feed the ball to Lillard. And he'll hopefully do the rest. Now he's open. Of course, I had to bounce off the rim to where I wasn't. Okay. Blocked off there. Hendricks score an easy bucket. This team's looking good. Trent and Smith. Okay. I haven't seen this team yet. So I'm marking Whiteside. Oh, just let CJ McCollum go. It's a lack of concentration from me. I wasn't supposed to be marking him, but there's no one else who was anywhere near it, so. Column. Okay. Now they want me to mark Nurkic. Oh, wow. That was a good spin and gonna react in time. So if they score this, they win. And I guess we'll get tied second. Sounds a lot better than last. Well, that's new to steal. He's missed. Oh, Lillard. Oh, he's missed, but he got the rebound. And scores this time. Maybe we can just go on this really good streak and win. Reza. Oh, he's missed. Yeah, Reza's kind of in the letdown of this team. Did he score that? Oh, he did score. Okay. So now that this team has two. Nothing I can do there. My teammate gets destroyed like that. Pass by McCollum and Anthony dunks. Now, if any other team scores, this game is over. Ball rolling across the court, that's pretty dangerous. And I was close enough to come over that team. Damn it. Yeah, I need to get better at these 3-on-3 drills. There's a lot of points to be gained and not really gaining them. So 1v1 please. It's bad release. Oh really? It's gonna rim out, huh?
Man, I can't even watch this.
I think this is too good. I can't even get into the paint. That's better. I mean, that's a great shot, but it doesn't suit the drill very much. There we go. Nice. Then counts in the paint. Shoot. Okay, just about. So 2 stars. I can handle it. Interesting how that boosts your playmaking, but not your shooting. Okay, alley-oops shouldn't be too much of a problem. Especially with Whiteside on the other end of them. See if we can get a perfect 10. Oh, it looked kind of close. Maybe it wasn't. Okay, just don't lose your nerve. One more. Perfect 10. Let's go. Big boost to playmaking. So one more. Alright, get your spot and shoot. I've done this one a few times already. Time. Too early. At least one more. That's terrible. Very early.
Great energy and practice.
Don't know about that ending.
Leave the gym without putting some into the
Ah, just missed out on the extra upgrade. Oh well. Okay, one more game to play then. It is against the Philadelphia 76ers. Well, 2-2, so they're 9th in the East. They're not doing as well as real life, although it's only 4 games in for them. So kind of hard to judge. But let's go.
The $250,000 My Team Unlimited tournament is finally here. Tomorrow, starting
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
This is the first time we've gone to the guys in the studio, I think. No, we haven't even done that. I wonder if they still do that anymore, like Shaq and the guys.
They're one single unit.
There's Joel Embiid, main man for the Sixers.
We bring you tonight into Portland over the Burnside Bridge on a gorgeous evening here in the Pacific Northwest. Welcome to the weekend, everybody.
It's our first home game for a very long time. We've had 4 games in a row away. Finally back at home.
And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Coach Brett Brown wants Ben Simmons shooting at least 1 3-pointer per game. His shot's not quite there yet, but Simmons said, in other areas, I'm great. I run the floor. I'm physical. I can rebound.
Yeah, that's always been a meme that Ben Simmons just won't shoot 3. But he's good at everything else, I guess.
But he still needs to work on the shooting.
Absolutely, DA. Thank you. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend
Simmons,
of
Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid.
When you have
yeah, a lot of these guys don't play for the Sixers anymore. Not a lot of them. I think Richardson doesn't. And I think Horford left as well. I don't remember which team he went to.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid.
I know the Sixers have one of the few Turkish players left in the NBA. There's 3, I believe. One of them is Furkan Korkmaz, who should be on the Sixers bench. And we take the leads. Melo misses. So both teams missing their first opportunities.
Pass to Embiid. Now here is
Embiid's the danger man here. They've got plenty of other good players too. Harris shoots. And misses. I mean, Whiteside's starting.
He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Rejected by
now the shot's blocked. Whiteside's starting. What happened? Nurkic is there. They just choose to start Whiteside. I know the teams in this game don't change their starting lineups very often, so I was thinking he might be injured. But oh dear, we haven't started this very well at all, have we? Harris scores. That's 4-0 to the Sixers at the start.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense.
Finally off the mark.
Potent with and without the ball, McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
And Simmons kicks to Richardson.
Richardson's Harris.
Harris against Hood. Yep.
Harris scores again.
He is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Lillard.
Can't let it get going. He's giving it to Melo.
The Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Hasn't looked that great so far.
Anthony, the pass to Lillard.
Lillard for 3.
That's in there.
There we go.
That's one of the reasons
our offense is starting to get going. Now we need the defense to get back on track.
On the wing, Harris.
Harris, fouled by Whiteside. He's going to shoot 2.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's
Deprivation is a problem.
He's certainly passionate about it. We'll see.
I can't imagine being an NBA player and not being able to sleep, especially with their schedule playing like every couple of days. Sounds pretty mental.
And Harris drops them both.
You know, over time, I think Harris
8-5.
has become
We can get another
really
3.
good at accepting
Be
more
back on level terms.
responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
Now here's
Lillard goes
14
for it from
points
distance
him
and
in the last
scores.
game against Oklahoma City.
Really good shot there. All that was a very risky shot considering how close his defender was to him. But I did ask for another 3 and Lillard provided. No Simmons is able to force his way through. Not this time. Harris up.
A nice
And
shot by
scores.
Harris. Harris has got 8 points. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. McCollum outside. And the pass to
CJ
Whiteside.
to Whiteside, getting his opportunity to start.
Whiteside,
Unfortunately,
no
not
Boy,
taking
that's
it
got
that
to be
time.
terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that
Foul
one
by
back.
Hood
good.
on
And foul
Harris.
on the shot, so he'll get a chance
Well,
at the line.
Embiid is supposed to be the main
It's gonna
danger
be
man
on
of the
Rodney
Sixers,
Hood.
but
The 76ers
Tobias
have been
Harris has
perfect
been
at
a
the line
problem
so
that
far,
we haven't
albeit
been able
just
to
2 for
solve
2.
today.
That's good from Harris. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
Kev, it's always a great feeling to come out strong, but it is hard to maintain that consistency.
Yeah,
The teams that do, you know, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
Why is consistency
All
so
right,
hard?
12-8.
You know, because you're not playing against yourself, and we're human. And
Still
Kevin, as
plenty
great
of
as you are as a
time, but
broadcaster, you
isn't
probably
a
have
good
had some
start.
days where you didn't feel as good as you did other days, and that's no different for a guy competing
Colin
at
has
this
help
level.
from
My
Hoods.
friend, that's every day. Every day you don't feel good about it.
Colin,
But you grind,
screen
right?
from
You just
Whiteside,
grind.
not that
Gotta
much.
Now
But
here's
he's managed to
McCollum.
score.
26 points for him
Yeah,
last game
if
against
everyone else
Oklahoma
could follow
City.
Lillard and
And
McCollum's
with that great
lead, that would be
handle
great.
and high basketball IQ,
So far, no
McCollum
one else has scored
remains a lethal
for
pick
us.
and roll option.
Here's Harris.
And again,
Slam dunk by Harris.
Tobias Harris pretty much has
Finish
all of
was
6
nice,
points
but
as well.
The setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense
Well,
there
to
to
Hood.
compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So it's
To
Portland.
Colin.
now. 76ers getting the bucket. Here's McCollum.
Another 2, he tries to hit it in off the glass. Doesn't work out for him. Funny how we're taught to do that in school. I guess because I'm in England, basketball's not that important. We're taught to always hit the ball off the glass or backboard to give us like
Yeah, this is really tight.
highest chance of scoring. But NBA players,
These teams,
it's
you get the
considered
feeling
bad
if
to
they
try
played
and do
10
that most of the
games,
time,
each would win 5.
unless it's a layup.
The Trailblazers.
Anyway, we have a foul. Chance for 2.
And they had a lot
I
of
think it was
success
Orford.
a season ago as a
Foul
team,
on
hitting
Anthony.
about 80%
Chance to get his
of their
first
free
points of the
throws.
game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from
Good.
Anthony.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
Both free throws good
There we
from
go.
Anthony.
And that's
Lead
the
down
norm
to
for him.
2.
He's pretty much automatic
Getting there
when he's at the
slowly.
line.
Just need to keep a lid on Tobias Harris and it seems we'll be fine.
Pass to Harris. The basket good off
And
the
there he is
assist from
again.
Simmons. Harris has got 14
What is wrong
points.
with this guy? And
What a quarter for him.
he
I mean,
clearly
he's found his
isn't
rhythm,
sleep
and
deprived.
he's really riding that wave right
Maybe
now.
bring it up as a problem, but
Outside Hood
there's no way he didn't get an adequate amount of rest before this game.
from the arc. Portland no good that
Lillard
time
misses
either.
that one.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Someone has it.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get
Whoever
the
did
point.
have it missed
I
it.
think they just seem to be a
So
page
good.
behind, a step slower out there all game.
Now here's McCollum.
Following
Following the miss by Josh Richardson. McCollum
finds a little bit of space and
off the back
scores.
rim and in.
Nice one.
6 points for him.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift.
Almost my turn. Hopefully I can help change our fortunes. So Nurkic coming on as well. Still very interesting how he didn't start.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Trailblazers trail by 4.
It's in our name, but we don't want to trail.
Pass to Hood. Here's Anthony.
Anthony,
And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
they're not taking good
You
shots.
can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take
Taking
that
shots that are
whenever
very
they get it.
difficult.
Well, you know, I hear you.
Contested
That's
shots.
a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think
Horford's
you gotta
missed
knock
at
it down.
least. Right side of the
Portland's
rebound.
gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. McCollum dishes
Call him
to
out to
Lillard.
Lillard.
Hands it from downtown.
Lillard scores, and that was a 3. I thought that was like his foot may have been on the line. We'll take it. 1 point difference.
The pass to Horford. Richardson outside. Here's Embiid.
Richardson to Embiid. Embiid
Rebound by the
missed.
Trailblazers.
I don't think he scored yet.
Whiteside's got his
Joel
fifth
Embiid.
rebound right now in the game.
Not a good day for him so far.
McCollum kicks to Lillard.
When Tobias Harris has been on this much fire, you just keep giving the ball to him
Lets it go from
until he
deep.
misses, right?
And another 3 for
Nice
Portland.
3, Lillard.
And this is the game
Hitting
for him.
fire
He's a big
today.
part of
Hitting
their
fire
floor spacing.
It
And
makes
you know what?
sense.
It's
If you
all
hit
about
fire,
the long distance
it'll probably
game for him
hurt.
tonight. He's
Don't
getting
hit
it
fire.
done from out there.
Hit
Simmons
4.
passes to
That's what I
Embiid.
meant to say.
He dishes it to Harris. Goes up to the stripe. And it's
Harris
Hassan
misses.
Whiteside with the
It's
rebound.
like his good form.
Portland's gone 4 of
Reaching it
5
in.
from three-point land to get things going
Lillard
here in the
trying to
first.
force his way through.
And Lillard kicks to Hood.
Hood goes for 3,
Good.
and
Great
Hood
play by
scores.
Lillard
And
to
now we
set
lead by 5.
up. And it's a 5-point
Hood's first
Portland
points of the
lead.
game.
All these threes
And
they're giving
that's a
up
lot
have
better.
really been the driving force on this run.
Sixers call
And
a
the
timeout.
76ers decide to
It's gonna give
take
me a
their
chance to
first
get on.
timeout here. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And
Definitely
that's the
doesn't look
beauty of our
6'1"
game.
Fred VanVleet
You know,
from
you can be as big
whenever
as
I've
the
seen him
trees
play.
and have a major
But
impact,
then
you
again,
can be one of
NBA
those
players
little
look
fellas, as they
freaking
like to
massive,
call us,
so
and be equally as
probably a
effective
perspective
on
thing.
the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did
Bulldogs.
so well. Yeah, right. Great players.
Collins on, Nurkic on. Hendricks is on as well. Alright, so Lillard's the only man who keeps his place. Guess we're milking him until the second quarter. And we'll swap him for
An almost
McCollum.
entirely new group here for Portland.
Shake Milton is the
Nurkic
guy I'm
checked
marking.
in for Whiteside. Collins comes in for Carmelo
The
Anthony.
red headband,
Bobby's
just like
checked in
Harris.
for Rodney Hood.
Should
And
be
Junior
easy to
subbed
keep
in for
track of.
CJ McCollum. Philadelphia also making some changes. Matisse Thybulle checked
Beats
in for Horford.
to
Jake Milton
Thybulle.
comes in for Richardson. And
Harris
Albright subbed in for Simmons.
was a
Tell
3.
you what, seems like everything he's
Guess he's
putting
not
up is
quite
finding
done
the
yet.
net, and right now, Harris is simply balling out.
And
Let's
Junior
go.
with the basket on the assist by Collins.
Collins gave it to me, and
And the
they just gave me a red
Trailblazers
carpet,
lead by
so
4.
I took it.
76ers have gone
637
50% from the field in the
fans
first quarter, 8 of
after
16.
that one.
Embiid from outside.
Embiid for 3.
They get it back.
He misses.
Good
Harris
shot
with a
opportunity,
rebound.
And it's Harris with the
Scores.
bucket inside. Harris has got 19 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Lillard attacking.
Good.
That
Does
one is
well
good.
to
He's
find
only
his
missed
way
one
around
shot
the
of his
defense.
6 taken on the floor.
It's a nice
You
layup
know,
there.
throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively, and he's been absolutely relentless.
Burks the pass to Thybulle. Inside.
Fireball, Embiid's unlocked.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes
Finally
down.
does score.
Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, second
That's
basket.
big boy strength, real big boy strength. Embiid is so good at fighting through whatever challenges the defense
Oh, that
is
pass was working. That combo was working so well. It worked well once, I mean.
Philadelphia moving the ball around.
Embiid misses. Williams rebound.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Misses.
It's a
Embiid.
lot harder
The
to
rebound
get
goes all the
easy
way up to
on
Burks.
the road, but they
And
found
that was
ways
not going to
to
catch
get their guys
Milton. I was
to
way
look.
too far
It
up.
was funny, the road arena
And
didn't
now we're
bother
tied.
at
It's
all.
27
they
all.
locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's
Well,
a
Lillard.
superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar.
Maybe I should have
in the
passed
league
him
right
a
now
little
as well.
quicker, but he's Damian Lillard. Just give him the ball anywhere, and he doesn't mind.
His fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done. And
Embiid,
numbers speak for
foul by
themselves.
Nurkic.
Embiid's an outspoken guy,
And
which can
he's
invite
gone and run now.
a lot of criticism.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far.
Trent's going to
for
come
the
up for Lillard, I
Trailblazers.
assume.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot around because they've been
They
fantastic
just
from
swap
long range
table
so far,
and
fellas.
Milton's
And
positions
also
around.
another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
No rest
And
for
Portland making
Embiid,
a
no
change
rest
here.
for Harris.
Trent's checked in.
And how about the
Embiid
defensive
scores, so
impact
backside.
Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree
On
with you, Greg. I mean,
Hendricks,
he's just
nice.
so big. He's mammoth.
An
I mean,
assist,
he's
it
not only
is.
tall and long,
Second
he's
assist
deep
of
too.
the
He's
game.
a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector. Discourages inside attempts at a high rate. Clogs up the paint. That length is a huge
Milton to
asset.
Harris.
And then his foot movement, his
Missed.
agility for a guy
Rebound.
of his size is pretty impressive too.
Portland leading.
See Hendricks.
There's a minute 40 left here in the first quarter. To the paint.
Nice. Collins got to finish that. He does. And gets the foul from Harris. And
Good eye from
should
Cobb.
go to a
Finding
5-point
the
lead
wide
now.
open man sets it up perfectly with that pass.
Portland shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for the 76ers. And that one falls for Collins.
Alright, 5 points up.
There's
Now
a
I'm marking
minute
tied.
34 left to
Okay,
play
that's
in
why
the
they switched
first.
positions, maybe.
Pass to Harris. Back to Thibault. Got a hand on it,
Ooh, what a
and they
block.
get it back. That one is
But
good from
Embiid
Joel
scores.
Embiid.
And he's
Still, I'll
really
take that.
in
2
his
blocks
zone
in 2
right
games.
now, playing and scoring with confidence.
To the right side.
See Hendricks.
Here's Cobb. And the
Ooh,
dunk by
another
Cobb.
assist. And a very nice dunk.
Difficult to corral Cobb, especially
Full wind up.
when he is
And then he
locked
just
in on
swung
something,
around the hoop as
no
well.
matter what.
That looked very
The
nice.
76ers trail by 5. On the wing, Harris. That shot off
Nice
the mark.
rebound.
Collins with some nice D.
Trent.
Here's Trent. He had 10 points in the win against Oklahoma City. Just 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing.
Hendricks gonna have to let this
From
go.
about 19 feet. Cobb,
Missed.
no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. 2 seconds.
I really want to mark Embiid while he's on fire.
Robinson kicks to Harris.
Stop that fast break, please.
Burks with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
You know, it's the muscle and
I
size
did not want to mark
Embiid
Joel
that allow
Embiid.
him
I
to score
literally
through
just said that.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And I like
Oh,
what
there's
he
full
did at the
court
line
pass
a season
on the
ago.
side
How
wall.
about 81%?
Yeah, those were fine.
Hopefully he's not as good a shooter
at the line.
in
It
this
was hard
game
to
as he is
find
in real
fault
life.
with anything he did from the
Or at
stripe.
least last season. I haven't really watched him this season. Readers on for them. Still have 7.5 seconds to score though. If he makes this, he does.
For Embiid.
The big man is so skilled and has such an infectious personality. Joel Embiid is hard not to love. I mean, he just
Hendricks.
oozes
Ooh,
that
he's
kind
done
of
it. Let's
attraction.
go.
And his potential, unlimited.
Alright, so we keep our 5-point lead despite that handle up from Embiid.
From Portland.
Nice.
We're back in a moment.
Still, I assume there's going to be plenty of basketball left to play. The job is definitely not done.
And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example for those who want to follow in his footsteps.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you come here, you want to make an impact and, you know, share your story with everybody. And so he kind of pushes everybody back home in the whole continent to want to do the same thing.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger than
come on,
life
Trent.
quality that really just
You know where the
captivates
bounds
people.
are. Oh, cool, they replayed my block.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers
Oh,
so
good.
far in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
They've got junior Trevor Ariza out there with Cobb. And it's Trent in at the one. They're the group the
Foul?
Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with.
Didn't even see what happened there. Trent Jr. obviously did something wrong. And he's just ran with the ball out of bounds. And I am marking for the count here. So my fellow attack. See what he's got.
Pass to Harris.
Gives it to Harris this time.
He kicks it to Burks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Basket
And
is good.
scores.
The assist from Harris.
Didn't do
Good
enough.
passer at his position. Harris knows when to look for his teammates.
And here is Cobb. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing.
Trying to give you some room, Hendricks.
Score
Nice.
the basket. His
And if
fourth.
you get up
He's
early
missed
enough,
one of his 5 shots
get some
tonight.
2 points.
Yeah, this is too easy for Cobb. The D must push him further away from the basket.
Burks the pass to Robinson. Now here's Embiid.
Robinson's
He's
Embiid.
guarded by Nurkic.
Stay strong, Nurkic.
Robinson.
Oops, giving it to Robinson.
Three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, that's a free.
Robinson's got himself
Feel
on the
good.
board with 3 there.
Boy, the floor awareness and passing ability of Embiid, very impressive, and he continues to grow as a passer.
Hendricks, wow.
By Cobb.
He really has become a star, hasn't he,
All
Hendricks?
what the breakaway rim was invented
Just
for.
takes
He
off,
almost
and
brought
no
the
one
whole
can even
thing
get
down
near
by
him.
hanging on that long.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Now here's Burks. 11 points for him in that last game
Steve,
against Minnesota.
no one picked
And
Embiid. Come on,
throws it
Nurkic.
down.
Well,
It's
you
your
got
guy.
to push Embiid out farther. I mean, when he's this close, he's focused on one thing, wrecking that rim.
Come on, Hendricks, have that back.
And the dunk by
Give me
Cobb.
another assist. I'm just going to feed the guy who's going to keep scoring all the baskets. I'm more than happy to play that role.
One-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering
Alright,
how close
switch
this game
over.
is.
Harris.
Here's Harris.
There's work cut out for him, but Ariza can't do enough.
The lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Tobias Harris. Portland's gone 7 of 9.
Just give it to Hendricks. He'll know what to do.
Outstanding mark from long range. Junior the pass to Cobb. That one
Nice. Another assist.
Cobb's got 15.
Assist
Make
number
sure you
5.
keep getting him touches. I mean,
We're only
you
in the
love what he's
second
doing at
quarter
the
here.
offensive end. Don't go away from him.
And Philadelphia
Sixers
calls time here.
timeout.
Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the two teams that were the best in their respective conferences last
Is this going to be another one of those games that seems close, man? We just break away in the third quarter, maybe.
Giannis and the Lopez.
The earlier we do it, the more at ease my mind will be.
LA with the Lakers, those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the three and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it.
Horford's coming back. Dickinson's coming back. Simmons is coming back. I didn't see who was coming on for us, but I'm thinking maybe I might be off. And we'll find out.
And the 76ers with some changes. Al Horford's checked in for
Still
Harris.
up.
Josh Richardson comes in for Glenn Robinson III. And it's Ben Simmons in for Alec Burks.
Richardson to Horford.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid
Embiid.
dishes to Simmons.
Make him shoot a free. Go on. Whatever it means.
Shoots.
Right, that's not a free.
Hassan Whiteside
We'll score it
grabs the
anyway.
miss. Whiteside's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Ariza.
Ball to Ariza.
Shot
Go
from
up.
12. That one,
He
no
should have
good.
scored that.
And it's Philadelphia the other way. Outside, Simmons kicks it to Embiid.
Simmons to
Shoots the
Embiid.
three.
Can shoot threes, but
Rebound by the Trailblazers.
not this time.
Their next game is in
Call him
San
on the
Francisco.
rebound.
Road game with the Warriors. That'll be the
Okay, he
first
does
half of
score
a
that.
two-game
A little risky.
Really well done there.
He had
Just
Whiteside
confident and
available.
composed, never in a hurry.
Outside, Simmons.
Simmons. Yeah, that's one thing he is good at.
Simmons got
That's
his
the physical
second
side
bucket.
of the game.
With Simmons, the closer, the better. I mean, he's confident from this area of the floor.
Cullen passes to Junior.
Ariza.
Ariza with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. McCollum outside. Here's Ariza.
Ariza.
That falls.
Ooh, that's
Nice
good
feed that
three.
time from McCollum.
And every day you see
Ariza's
Trevor
got the
Ariza
lead
make
up to
one of
7 now
those.
for Portland. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Horford finds Simmons. Out to the wing. Here's
Left
Korkmaz,
Vulcan.
and he gets it to go, hitting off
And
the
we
back
know
of
he
the
can
rim.
drain him.
I tell you what, I love
my
the
bad.
selfishness of Ben Simmons. This guy delights in setting up his teammates, and if they're open, they get the ball.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much
Oh,
for this
McCollum.
team in every facet of the game.
Floats
He's a
miss,
triple-double
Whiteside
threat
will score.
whenever he suits up.
Sigh of relief.
Coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And Simmons kicks to Richardson. Back to Simmons.
To Simmons.
The pass to Korkmaz.
Gets it up for Khan.
Outside
Beats
against
double
Embiid.
teams.
And they double up Embiid.
What? Leave aside one.
Out left to the wing.
Since when was that my... Now I've...
Korkmaz.
They keep changing my assignment.
Simmons. Here's Horford. And again, it's Philadelphia.
It's not fair. I lost so
Grabs
many
the ball and
points.
immediately
Because they kept
gets into
changing
a
the guy I
shot.
was
You gotta
supposed to mark.
prepare with your feet and then be ready with your hand.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean,
Hello?
and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his
Hey,
shot
offensive
for a
rebound
long
and a
time to
putback.
figure it out. He could end up having
Couple
a
more
Jason
points,
Kidd
a lot
type
more
of
fans.
career where he becomes a
Doing
solid
nicely.
shooter later on.
And the 76ers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded.
Up 7
Aspects
points.
Of the game, the fans aren't always
Slowly
ready to.
increasing the lead.
Typically, there's
Not
some
going
type of
crazy with it,
adjustment
so-
made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Sixers calling their third timeout. Once again, we just haven't called a timeout. Our coach just prefers to let us do our thing. And can't really blame him because it's worked so far. We won 5 games out of 5. And now I am definitely getting a rest. The starting team is back out there now in its entirety.
Rodney Hood's checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Junior. The 76ers also with a sub. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Korkmaz.
Full count coming off with me.
Simmons.
At least he got that 1-3, even though because I wasn't marking him. Ooh, Simmons with a dunk.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Hood dishes to Lillard.
Good to Lillard. That's good. Whiteside. Genuinely happy he got a foul out of that because it didn't look like he was scoring.
You were drafted 12th overall by the New
Chance
York
for 2.
Knicks and then second
Embiid
overall by the
gives that one away.
Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also
there's Collins.
A really cool experience.
Assume for Anthony.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. Zach Collins.
Unfortunately, the NBA will not go anywhere new, mainly because of COVID, anytime soon. Unfortunately. It's not like Simmons keep driving. He's giving that one to Warford.
Simmons got 5 assists tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's
Nice pass by Hood, though. Zach Collins with a dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Finds Horford. Horford scores again. Same combination as before.
Like the fact that he really
doesn't seem like we learned our lesson.
First quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to Hood.
Call to Hood for 3.
It doesn't go for him. So
a great shot. Now the Sixers starting to close that gap.
That'll be in Phoenix. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of the
Simmons misses, but Embiid is allowed to put it back.
To box Embiid out, you pay the price. His athleticism, impressive.
The lead's just 3 points now, so 1 possession game.
Lillard outside.
There's Collins. Tries to force it over Horford. Horford does enough to put him off.
They wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Here's
Richardson missed as well. Whiteside as well to find McCollum. And he does score.
Give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
Al Richardson. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Simmons.
Simmons.
A floater, and he sinks the layup.
Scores that one.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Lillard outside.
Collins was in space there. He might have gone for the shot, but didn't. Collins to Hood.
Hood on the wing.
Collins will go for it this time, though. This is Whiteside, though. Really, really good rebound. Great hustle. And finishes it off.
He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that.
And Nurkic is hyped, even though Whiteside is the one keeping him out of the team. There's a timeout for us after they score again.
The basics look pretty exceptional.
Now I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
I don't even know who our mascot is. We had so few home games that I haven't had a chance to see him. I'm trying to figure out what kind of animal it is. I mean, it has a tail. Is it like a mouse or rat or rabbit? Definitely, probably not a rabbit. The tail's way too thin. Not fluffy enough. Looks like some kind of rodent. Yeah, 3-point lead, still very, very close. Anyone's game. This is how the first half was against the
Trailblazers making
Thunder.
a switch here. Cobb's checked in. Harris is checked in for the 76ers.
Hendricks is in for us. Harrison for them.
Richardson.
So Steibel.
Lillard against Simmons. And there's the pass to Collins.
To Collins. Needs some help. Misses, unfortunately. Simmons with a rebound. Steibel has missed. Good. Now we need to score on this break. Great pass by Lillard, and McCollum scores that any day of the week.
67% shooting.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man. Puts a lot of
That's way too much space to leave Harrison.
He knows he's responsible for getting
Leads
his
back to
teammates
3.
the ball.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if
Collins,
they
and
can
Collins
that aggressive
Collins
approach, guys.
take distance shots that often. You can kind of see why. He missed a couple. Simmons dunks it, and now the lead's reduced to 1. We need to start scoring. And Penny defending.
Kicks to Lillard.
Lillard's
And Lillard
got 2 people on him. Collins left open.
Down low. The jump hook.
Collins has scored. He had Whiteside with him. But chose to go himself. At least he scored this time.
Pass to Harris.
Nurkic is coming on, so is Trent.
1:14 left to play here in the second quarter.
Harris.
Got a piece of it.
Good steal by Collins. Lillard should score this at the other end. Gives it to Hendricks for 3 instead, and he misses it. Yeah. It felt like a certain at least 2 points.
Harris draws the double. Left side, Horford. Cobb comes with the double team.
Steibel open.
Offensive rebound.
Misses it. They get the rebound. Steibel again. He misses again. Guess he's the guy who needs to hope shoots the ball. He hasn't been very good today scoring for the Sixers. Lillard's doubled. Whiteside's not going to do much with it. Lillard gets it back. Misses. Last chance is going to go to the Sixers. Could tie the game or at least close the gap. Or they go for him.
Dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Lets it go with a 3.
That's a miss from Harris. And with 3 points up at halftime. Very, very close game. Hopefully we can break away in the third and fourth quarters.
Carmelo, you got some real numbers off the bench in the first half. How important is that contribution to the team?
Well, I mean, we always believe that we have one of the better benches in the NBA, and when they come to play like we're playing so far, you know, it makes it a tough game, it makes it a tough team to beat, and so just hopefully we can keep that up.
I'm sure it puts confidence in you and in the coach going into the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Okay, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists and a block. Not bad for a half. But pretty good actually. 5 assists. I could end up with 10 straight. Got a block as well. So, yeah. Fine with that. Someone on the screen just disappeared. I feel like someone was there, then I looked again and they were just gone. I don't know.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen a tremendous game
second
from
half.
Harris.
You just love the patience in that
I'm
first
just to
half.
see who's
Waited
going to be
until he
sliding
got
next.
the look
Still
he
Whiteside.
Well, you know what, guys? It was
Yeah,
all
he's
about
gonna start
efficient
second
offense,
half.
not rushing things, taking your time, finding
So
the best
yeah, I
shot
guess
on
he's
every
just
possession.
considered
Well, we've got
better than
another
Nurkic at the
floor
moment.
brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second
Missed
half.
by Lillard right
And
off the
so
bat.
in the game for the 76ers, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris.
Definitely is a
Horford,
lot
and
of height
Embiid.
in that team.
Richardson the pass to Horford.
And
a
when
dunk
you let
by
height
Horford.
right up to
Yeah,
the hoop,
Josh Richardson is
it
just
dunks.
not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it too.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a one-point game. Dishes it to Lillard. Takes a
Lillard's
three.
going to try another three.
That one falls,
And this
coming
one's
off
good.
Anthony's feet.
It's more like it, Dane.
Lillard's got 20.
Nice work.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Simmons with it. Lillard picks him up. And they double up Simmons. From deep, Richardson.
Richardson's free.
Rebounded by
Doesn't
Anthony.
hit the free.
Trailblazers leading by 4.
Lillard up the other end.
McCollum on the wing.
I have McCollum in the corner, and that's another
And really,
3
as
points
the
for us.
three-pointers keep dropping,
We
you
extended
get
our
the
lead.
sense that the
Looking a lot more
frustration
healthy now.
is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Richardson to Embiid.
Embiid finds Richardson.
Good left Richardson to do the double. Seemed to work because Richardson missed that one.
And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball
And that's
handler
another
out on the
free.
wing who
Is that
can
Melo?
create for others.
I think it was Melo.
Gets a lot of assists
That's
per
3
game
consecutive
at that
3-pointers.
wing position.
She's
Not
extended
just
our
looking
lead
to
to
finish plays,
9.
but also to create for others.
We won all 3 pointers, were they?
On the
Still
offensive
2 in
end,
a row,
that gives
plus
this team
another shot made
another
before that.
dimension in terms of playmaking.
Harris misses.
And they're one
This
of
is a good
4
spell
here
for us.
to start the
Lillard to
second
Melo. Melo with a layup.
The basket on the assist by Lillard.
The Sixers call a timeout. The league has
Lillard's
been
got his
romped
fifth assist in this
for the
one.
last 2
And
minutes.
the
We lead by
76ers
11.
call time here.
Having only
Guy
been
is
up by
getting it done
3
is Lillard.
the end
He
of the
is
half.
on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Yeah, I guess home court advantage having its perks. Sixers maybe a little bit shook by the way we've attacked them. No changes, I think, for both teams. We're only 2 minutes into the quarter. Oh, actually, Nurkic is going to come on for Whiteside just a couple minutes in. Interesting. They do like to start one center at the start of a half and then change him after like 1 or 2 minutes. Not sure why that's the case.
Nurkic checked in for Whiteside. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Simmons. He's got
Simmons
10.
trying to find some room.
Harris outside.
Harris
And he gets the
fouled
whistle.
by
2
Hoods.
free throws coming up.
So Sixers needed to
It's
foul
gonna be
to
on
get them
Rodney
back
Hood.
onto scoring
And, you know,
terms.
you can't get overly physical with Harris because once you do, he turns it against you and uses it for his good.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Harris.
No qualms shooting that one. Maybe the second one will be more difficult. Fingers crossed.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Alright, here we go.
And here are the Trailblazers.
Lillard's
They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run.
over to McCollum.
McCollum finds Lillard.
Lillard.
On the clock.
Trying to force his way past Nurkic. Not past Nurkic. Past someone. Wasn't Nurkic. That was on their team. Richardson gets a free.
Boy, Richardson has
decides to
great
catch back
range
up.
and is a knockdown shooter from deep.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Here is Lillard.
Lillard over to Anthony.
Anthony dishes to Lillard.
Lillard again. Pulls up short and scores. Nice.
76ers have gone 2 of 5.
Yeah, it's going to be my turn soon.
To the middle.
Oh, that's a nice pass by Simmons. Embiid, that's another thing Simmons has in his arsenal. He has very good passing skills. So do we. Nice dunk for Melo.
The Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Simmons passes to Richardson. On the wing, Harris.
Harris trying to battle.
And he drops in
and does well. He gets it over Hood and in.
Got 27 points.
Hood's fault too much there. He did just jump up with it. Good shot.
Great focus there.
And Lillard messing with the defense. Missed. Nurkic on the rebound. Is missed. He's fouled by Horford. And yeah, that's going to mean it's my turn.
They haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And the first one at the line is good. And the 76ers
Robinson
with some
the
changes. Robinson's checked in for
dude
Horford. Korkmaz comes in for Richardson. And Alec Burks subbed in for Ben Simmons. And both free throws good for Nurkic.
Very nice. Come on to an 8-point lead.
Philadelphia with the ball.
And wait, now I'm marking Tobias Harris. I didn't sign up for this.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That'd be a foul.
You know, looking to score
Be a foul I had to make though, because otherwise he would have scored.
The defense's attention and fouls.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
That is a worrying statistic. Makes me think I haven't really stopped scoring.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
That's good from Harris.
It was the first.
And so he hits both.
This is as good as it
Worth a
gets
try.
from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And how about Lillard just being aggressive here on offense? He can heat up quickly, just super efficient.
Try and stay tight to Harris.
Pass to Korkmaz. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Harris, bounce pass.
Definitely a live wire.
Now the pass to Burks.
Burks for 3.
Another miss by
Alright, Trent gets the rebound. Probably should have been 9, but no, Trent scored. Will allow it.
It's a 10-point Portland lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Harris.
All right.
Embiid. That one finds the mark.
Yeah, well,
It's the
that's
10th
Embiid
time
for you.
he's done that tonight on 14
I think
shots.
Well, he's got so
any
much in
jump
his
I
package
could
on
have made
offense.
would stop
Embiid
that
just
from going in.
knows how to score the basketball.
Back to Lillard. Outside Anthony.
Let's Melo. Goes all the way and scores. Good opening found there.
His 7th assist in the
Up
game.
by 10.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys too.
Harris to full con.
That one's good.
And he drains it free.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Trent passes to Lillard. Nurkic with it.
Yeah. Need.
Pass to Junior. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. Over Harris.
Anthony.
Shot clock at 5. Anthony can't hit. The
Doesn't hit that
76ers
one.
trail by 7. To the paint.
And no one picked up
That
Embiid.
one is good from Joel Embiid.
Great.
Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
Important
Need is
points
only
there.
5.
Got him on a nice play. Getting the
Doesn't
ball
look like it's going to
inside
be a
and
blowout
right
like
to
most
the
of our
bucket.
games this season. It's like it will probably go down to the wire.
Now the dish to Nurkic.
Nurkic to
Lillard
Lillard.
from outside. Here's Junior. And
Okay, a late release because I was so open. Scored it, so another
Got to box out on the board. When
rebound.
you don't, that's
More
what
fans. And one bucket, I think.
Burks looking around.
Yeah, I'm not falling for that one, Harris.
Harris outside. Over Junior.
Over
good on
who?
that one. And it's
Ain't
Portland
going
the
in,
other
though.
way. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Guys,
Lillard
this
for
hasn't
3.
been his quarter. I mean, to
Hey,
me, just
there we
doesn't
go.
look completely comfortable or
10-point lead now.
He got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Here's Harris.
Harris misses again. I am doing a pretty good job defending him. At least better than whoever was defending him before.
Nothing on target.
Here's Trent.
Trent?
It's blocked.
Ooh, what?
And now Harris
Works to Harris.
all by himself.
Yeah.
the effort and willingness to get out and run
That wasn't
like
very
that on
good
the
by
fast
Trent.
break
Should
endears
not get
Harris
that
to
shot
his
blocked,
coaches,
man.
I'm sure.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before
Right.
joining the NBA and didn't play much early
Tried to
on.
find a gap.
But last
Hasn't
season
really
he
worked.
showed he's a starting caliber player.
Burks on the wing.
Good pass. Probably a necessary foul by Nurkic on Harris.
Standing 6'7". Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Okay, and he missed.
That
He
one is
does
off
miss the first
for
one.
the Trailblazers.
Is that me
Zach
coming
Collins
off?
checked in for Nurkic. Reza
Who
comes in
comes
for
off?
Carmelo
Robinson's
Anthony.
off.
And it's Cobb
Spidel
in
of
for
Milton
Lillard.
on.
Then for the 76ers, Shake Milton
Oop,
comes in
so
for
long.
Glenn Robinson III.
It's
And
the rest of
Matisse
us all be
Thybulle
joining
subbed
me, I
in
think.
for Korkmaz.
Hendricks, Ariza, Collins.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Trent. He dishes it to Junior. Out to the right wing.
And Trent.
And the
Oh,
rejection
okay.
by Embiid.
Embiid
That
with a
long
block.
reach of Embiid's is a real asset on defense. Covers a
Stop
lot
the
of
fast break
territory
well, at
and
least.
knows how to snuff out shooters.
Now here's Burks. He's looking for Embiid
Burks
and
to
finds
Embiid.
him. Here's Milton.
No one picked up
Carries it from
Milton.
three-point range.
That's a free
Got 5.
shot there.
Not
That's
sure
not
what the
good.
defense was
It's
thinking.
not what
I
we
mean,
want
you
to see.
can't leave this guy open from deep.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Okay, 4-point game. We're playing without Lillard and McCollum at the moment, so we need to just make sure we keep it tight defensively. Try and get other people going. Hendricks on the score sheet. A tough one. I did anticipate this game to be particularly tough. Sixers are a very strong team, especially physically. A lot of height in there, and capable shooters, as we've seen. Okay.
Trailblazers leading by
Let's
4.
see what the timeout play is.
Trent passes to Junior.
One Hendricks.
Two free throws coming up, and they call
Foul by Embiid. Before I got the bucket
that
there.
one on Embiid.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
That free throw missing.
Good. The team morale.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The 76ers trail by
Well, I'm glad
4.
someone else did that in this series before I did.
Portland takes possession.
At least there was an out of bounds
And now another
on the
look
break.
at mobile one block defensive performance.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense.
Trent
And
just
that
moved
is
through
one
Embiid's
heck of a
face and then
rejection
eventually
right
blocks
there.
it. Gotta love that. Alright, 3 minutes to go.
Three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Now here's Khan, defended by Thibault. Outside Collins. And stolen by Thibault.
Collins loses it. Tried to stop Thibault in his tracks. I think I've done a pretty good job.
Pass to Milton. Now Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And they force the shot
Nice shot clock violation. Let's go. Collins with a block on Embiid. And we get the ball back. Right, defensively at least tightened up a little bit. Wolford's on.
Portland leading by 4.
CJ's back.
Pass to Cobb. Junior dishes
See
to
Whiteside.
Clearly a foul.
Alright, well at least we get the free throws.
Those free throws.
The Trailblazers have made
Thought
7
about
out of
shooting
9
myself.
when they've stepped to the line.
And I thought, but if I get fouled, then I'll have to shoot the 2 free throws. I thought better of it.
First one falls for him.
He hasn't missed a beat from the free throw line, has he? Very least.
And both free throws good from Whiteside. Here's Milton. He's got 5. On the wing,
Harris.
And it's Portland with
Nice.
the rebound.
Missed it.
Whiteside's Trailblazers leading by 6. Junior kicks to Collins. Dishes to McCollum.
On the column.
1:58 left in the third
Nice.
quarter. Basket counts.
Take a screen
If there's
assist
a
for that.
weakness
Thank
in
you.
your defense, McCollum will find it. Reads the floor exceptionally well.
Milton finds Harris.
100 points for the fourth quarter. Definitely been a high scoring one. It's my third foul.
He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip in the game.
I had to do something, or it was a guaranteed 2 points, right?
2 shots.
The first one falls. Hood's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Simmons, he's checked in for the 76ers.
It's back. Don't think it was for me. It wasn't. I'm still on. Hendricks. Zach. 4-2's off.
That's also good. So he hits both free
Yeah,
throws.
fair enough.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
Let's go.
And it's 8 points for
Found
Junior.
myself wide open there.
Great ball movement from CJ. That's the unselfish
Little
play
1-2
you
of CJ.
want from
How
your
about
guard.
that? Play it.
Simmons passes to Milton. Horford kicks to
Wolford.
Thibault.
And the well
Right
is
side.
running
Gets
dry
that rebound.
right now. Nothing falling.
Good to
And
Hendricks.
you can sense his
Oh, he
frustration.
missed that.
This is going to be a
Damn.
test of his resolve here.
Oh, Milton's beating me there.
The floater.
What a
And it's
block.
blocked by
I
Whiteside.
get the rebound.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding.
CJ's
Getting his
free.
arms up
Should have
and
probably scored
denying
that.
shooters.
The 76ers trail by 8. Down low. Here's Thibault. And the dunk
hoping
to
someone
finish
else
it
will get
off.
Thibault.
Beauty.
I
And
stayed
no
on
doubt
Milton.
They'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like
CJ,
the way he capped off
yes.
that drive. The one hand
Let's go.
pull punch.
We can keep this 8-point lead going into the fourth quarter. That'll be pretty good.
From the paint.
Simmons passes to Harris. Now Thibault. Back to Harris.
Harris.
Thibault on the wing. There's the 3. And it's Portland
Nice.
with
Good
the
little
rebound.
rebound.
They've led by as many as 11 points.
Collins on his
Yet
left.
that's another miss for him. They're behind in this
And he
game
scores.
largely
Let's
because
go.
he shot so poorly.
11
And that's
points.
an element McCollum
I just
brings
need to
to
defend
their
this possession.
offense, the ability to drain
And
the
we'll be
outside shot. It
uh,
stretches the
decently
defense
comfortable
and
lead
makes them keep
going
bodies
into the last
on the
quarter.
perimeter.
With 2 seconds left.
Harris.
The
This
shot
is.
is
Let's go.
And so it's Portland.
Alright, good
holding
third
on to
quarter,
11
and now we're up by
cushion as they
11
get ready
points.
to take a break. They're
Hopefully
pumping
we
the
can
ball
keep that
inside,
going
and that's where they've gotten
until the
their
end of the
best
game.
production tonight. We come back right after this.
Yeah, I think defensively we look better than we have. Still don't think our team is anywhere near like the average standard for an NBA defense. We land like 96 points, but we just score at a ridiculous rate as well.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced
let me have it.
Lee wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a
Hendricks
brilliant
to Collins.
read.
Okay.
I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the
Okay,
stretch
I'm off
as we
the
head into the
fourth
fourth
quarter.
quarter, but stranger things
Guess
have
we're
happened.
slowly phasing in starting players, though
McCollum is out there
Hendricks
with
is
Rodney
still
Hood.
on there.
Then there's Cobb. And it's
Wolford
Nurkic
with
in
a
at
corner
the center
three.
position.
I think I might just put him off there. Control of the bench for right.
It's good from the top of the
Nice
key.
finish by McCollum.
McCollum's got the
And
lead
that's
up
a
to
perfect
13
start
now
to the
for the
final
Trailblazers.
quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've
Harris
been
trying to
clearly
go
the
all the
better
way.
team. Good
Does it?
offense squaring up against
Sixers
better
may
D
well
there.
just be running out of steam
Appreciate
here.
that stop.
Hendricks to McCollum.
And he comes up
And
with the
McCollum
deuce.
does it yet again.
Set them apart
He's had a
today,
really
guys.
good day
Their
today.
success with the mid-range.
Proud of CJ.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Back to Simmons.
Alright, well,
slams
Simmons
it
gets a
in.
dunk. Con will
That
go
should give them a
perfectly.
nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Hendricks to
Here's
McCollum.
And again,
He's done it again. Wow.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range
Crazy good
jumper,
performance
just
from him.
not really closing out as much as they need to.
The pass to Horford.
Horford again is free.
And he sinks that
This
one
time
in
makes
the
no
back
mistake.
of the rim on the way in.
One of
There's
the
a
reasons they're
100-point mark
behind
hit
is
for
because we haven't
Sixers.
seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Hood, the pass to Whiteside. And McCollum now.
Cambridge to McCollum again. And McCollum is just on absolute flames.
Yeah, the chemistry has been
He already
terrific.
must have already scored like 10 points this half.
You know, the
This
defense
quarter
has really
even.
been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes.
That steal,
4 straight field goals
White,
have been made off an
unlucky
assist.
there. Tybal misses, Hendricks put him off and got the rebound. McCollum, is he going to score again? No, he's going to get a chance to, so fouled by Horford.
That's the kind of take charge attitude they want CJ to have. Attack the D at every opportunity.
May have just won this game with that passage in the first couple of minutes.
He misses the free
Does miss a free throw, and that doesn't happen a lot.
NBA career for himself, and I think he's
But I'd
still
rather miss
ascending.
him
He
miss
was
the
the
1-point
10th pick
shots
in
than the 2s and the 3s that he's been hitting.
He's still got plenty of upside.
Anthony's checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Cobb. And Philadelphia also making a switch.
Hello, Lillard in.
Embiid, he's checked in for Harris.
Embiid in for the Sixers up. Harris out. So, and I think Harris has been the bigger threat today. I'm not too upset with that.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. It's a 16-point game. Now, here's Tybal.
Tybal versus Hood. Hood's done well and gets the rebound. Lillard to Lillard. Lillard's fouled and it went in. Simmons gives him an and one. And when your offense is on full, your offense really is on full.
As a result, they've got a big lead.
Lillard's fresh, just come off the bench. So that's good. Korkmaz is on for the Sixers, as you can see. So we want another shooter out there.
Throw good,
Nice.
Damian Lillard.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
Simmons passes to
Right,
Korkmaz.
here is full count. Nice little behind the back bounce. Good pass for Simmons. Scores.
Now Lillard. He kicks it to Nurkic.
Good to Nurkic.
Left side, Hood.
Oh, good
drops it in from
shot,
14
right?
feet away.
CJ or Hood?
Even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They
Oh,
gotta
and that's
tighten it up.
slow motion dunk
One-hand
from
slam
Embiid.
just looks so pretty when it's
Nurkic
in
going
his
the
hand
wrong side of it
and
there.
he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and
Good to
power.
Lillard. And Lillard brings the three.
Lillard's got 6 in the
20-point lead now.
He's demanding the ball.
And it's
He
hard
wants
to
it,
see
and
how
he's
we're going to
coming
lose
through.
this one.
You can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Here's Embiid.
Embiid trying to go up underneath the basket.
Hey, Clark, what were
Fouled by
your thoughts as a
Nurkic.
fan watching the bubble play down in Orlando? Did it seem surreal at all to you?
It didn't seem surreal, Kevin. I thought it was pulled off quite nicely, as a matter of fact. I mean, the fact there weren't any
Take a
real
break.
fans
Take a
there
break.
for the most part was
shots.
a little different, but I thought the court looked good. The players were the best in the world, as they always are. I thought the broadcast came across just as it would in a normal circumstance. I didn't find much different about it other than the fact that there weren't tens of thousands of fans in the building.
Alright, Embiid trying to make it 2 for 2.
And Embiid drops
And
them
just
both.
about does so.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Outside Hood. Pass to
Anyone
Nurkic.
there to help Hood? Nurkic is trying to battle with Embiid.
Foul on
This time it's Nurkic who wins the foul. Third foul for Embiid. 3 fouls already by the Sixers in this quarter. We're going to be in the bonus after not very long at this rate.
And the first one drops.
Just one more beat. We're good.
And both free throws good
Great.
for Nurkic. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that in switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or
Simmons,
fans.
Foul by Lillard. Now is another foul. And then one going the Sixers' way. A very stop-start game at the moment.
Playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that
feels like the last minute of the game is taking like 5 minutes.
Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they
Simmons
see
not
a
known for
player
his
two ahead.
free shooting,
They
but
anticipate and throw the ball where
makes
it
that
should
one.
be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes.
Okay.
Usually right at the right time,
Good.
the opportune time
Good to
for a
Lillard.
teammate to score on the catch.
And Lillard gets double teamed.
Trying to do battle with Nurkic.
5 to shoot.
Not with Nurkic, trying to find it.
The Trailblazers
Melo
need to
gives
get
it
off
to
the shot.
McCollum.
McCollum,
Can't
no
get
good.
that over Embiid. It's a bit of a mismatch there.
76ers trail by 17. Outside, Horford.
4 for 3. Misses.
Three-pointer, no good.
And nice
Trailblazers have
rebound
gotten
there.
7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst.
And Lillard, I think, missed that one.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Richardson, foul by McCollum. Will be 2 more free throws.
You know, Richardson, simply by being
At least
aggressive,
it's not an and
puts a
one.
lot of pressure on the defense and is able to force the foul.
Shooting 2.
See someone getting ready to come on for Philadelphia. Can't quite make out who it is.
That's good from Richardson.
Boy, Josh Richardson, really the kind of guy every team could use because he's got a well-balanced 3 and D game. He does a lot for his team, brings a lot of value to whoever he plays for.
Robinson's checked in for Korkmaz.
Alright, Glenn Robinson. Has come on.
And he makes both free throws.
Alright. 15-point lead still. We're in a healthy position.
McCollum outside.
Try and keep it that way though.
Pass to Hood. From past
Hood
the
for
arc.
3.
That falls.
Nice.
feed that time from
Big
McCollum.
bucket by Rodney Hood.
McCollum's got
Making
his
sure the
fourth assist
Sixers
with that
stay
last
back.
one here tonight. Outside, Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Back to
Double
Embiid,
team
to the
Simmons.
inside.
Embiid then finds a wide open
Jumped by
Horford.
Horford.
That's double team that definitely
Showing you
didn't
that
work.
He knows a little bit about elevation. A big fella bouncing to the rack.
McCollum outside. The pass to Hood.
On to Hood.
Down low. Here's
Find
Lillard.
Lillard inside.
The shot
And he
that time,
doesn't
not
make
on
it.
target.
A really good rebound. Finished by Nurkic.
Frustrating for the defense.
Has to make
You
that.
get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Here's Simmons.
Let Simmons get to the
Trying
hoop.
break loose. Good for his
And he
ninth
did
make
just
and
that.
12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting. Outside Hood.
Alright,
There's
Hood.
the lob to Lillard. Trying to
Ooh,
go for an
and he
alley-oop,
just
but
grabs that
Minnesota
alley-oop
defense
attempt
didn't
out of
have
the
enough
air.
there to stop
not really the guy you should be aiming for most of the time.
Outside,
Alley-oops Damian Lillard. It has worked before, I
the
guess.
teardrop. He takes it up and lays
Simmons
it in.
has scored again. We
Simmons
need to be
got
careful.
11 in the second
Sixers
half.
are on a bit of a roll.
Simmons so deft with the floater, freezing the defense completely.
Forms a Lillard in the corner, but he's
Lillard
quickly
outside.
closed down.
And Lillard gets double teamed.
Whole team, but we have no one to take
Hood
advantage
against
of it.
Robinson.
Hood tries to make himself space, and that's a
The
good
defense
finish.
has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
The 76ers trail by 16.
See to try and slow the game down and run the clock down as much as possible here, while still getting good looks.
Outside, Horford.
Horford to Simmons.
And
Robinson's
wide
open.
shoots.
Misses.
Rebound by the Trailblazers.
That might just be
Nurkic has got rebound number
what we need to
7
win the
for him
game.
tonight.
Carmelo Anthony in the other end
And
with the
opening
layup.
basket on the assist by Lillard.
And
Lillard's got
think
assist number 8 now on the night.
might well be it. 18 points of gap.
Passes it to Horford.
Really big. They've got less than 5 minutes to make it up.
McCollum against Richardson. Back to Horford.
Richardson to Horford.
And the rebound by
Nurkic does
Nurkic.
enough.
Nurkic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the
Now
game.
Aldridge is coming on. Mellow foul by Robinson. He's going to shoot 2.
That's good from Anthony.
First,
we know, Clark, that something that's also going to impact
Whiteside's
the NBA
coming
this
on
season.
too.
Teams are not going to get a lot of footage
Gonna
of
get
the
a
incoming
rest.
draft class.
Hendricks is
Great
obviously
point,
no
Kevin,
slouch
and again,
coming
that's
on.
why the executives get paid the big bucks. Hopefully they've done plenty of work to see a number of players prior to the college tournament being canceled. And it's a bit of an art and science equation anyway when you're evaluating young players, and this just exacerbates it a bit because you don't have that little bit more
Alright, here is
of
Simmons.
information that you'd like to have. So in that case, you go with what you do have to the best of your ability.
Lewis and Harris tries the alley-oop and it works.
Phenomenal timing that time, guys, from Simmons. I mean, leaving the ground once the pass was released and then tearing the basket almost out of the glass.
McCollum dishes to Lillard.
On to Lillard.
Over Simmons. That one
Not a good
long.
shot.
The 76ers trail by 18. Pass to Richardson.
Richardson
Played in
has
with a nice
scored.
touch off the glass.
Six
Well,
off,
Richardson has
slowly
a
gaining
lot
it back.
of toughness. Remember, this is a guy who
Not
earned
fast
his
enough, I
spot in
think.
the NBA. Nothing has come easy for him.
It's McCollum on the wing. He kicks to Cobb.
Alright,
Just
Hendricks
5 on the
gets
clock.
the screen. Can he finish it? Oh, damn. My God, you stomped all over Joel Embiid. Not many people do that. This guy, a rookie in his first year of the NBA, has just done it. Although we just given Simmons an easy layup at the other end. It's fine as long as we just score a few more.
No resistance on the inside. That's their 5th.
It probably is just over anyway.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
There's the pass to Cobb.
Hendricks free.
That falls.
Nice.
Nice feed that time from McCollum.
That's got to be the nail in the coffin, surely.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the
Simmons
stretch
to
sometimes.
Horford.
Letting it fly.
Guess that's a good foul by McCollum in the end. Because otherwise he'd definitely have scored that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one
He's
misses.
missed.
Well, you look at Horford, and he scores, rebounds, passes, and defends at a high level. That's why he's had the career he's had.
And he sinks the second. Here's Lillard.
Absolutely no hurry at all.
And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers.
Trio of Lillard, McCollum, and Hendricks. Definitely a force to be reckoned with.
Back to McCollum.
And there is Whiteside and McCollum of a dunk. I think it'd be the other way around, but no.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's
Harris
exactly
to Richardson.
Richardson kicks to Horford.
Horford for three.
Portland grabs
Nice. Side rebound.
149 left in the
Now
fourth
what can
quarter.
Hendricks do? He's going to pass it off. He is. Lillard. Colin thought about the shot.
Richardson. Back to Lillard.
Instead finds Lillard wide open.
Nice feed that
That's a
time
good
from
finish.
McCollum.
Lovely movement by
Lillard's
Damian
got 8
Lillard.
points in the quarter.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's
Alright,
just
so
too
the
easy.
subs are getting ready to come on. We're officially calling this one game
Lillard
over.
against Simmons. 124 left to play in the
Simmons
fourth.
And as
seems
we
to
head
hang
the
forever
final
in the
buzzer
air.
here, a crushing
Eventually,
blowout,
with the dunk.
big time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Trailblazers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of
I
thought
mean,
that
until
maybe even going
this
into the game.
quarter, it
Yeah,
kind of
there was
wasn't
a
out.
sense of that
Nice
in the
pass.
end.
Now
They
it's
just
McCollum.
pretty much blew them
Another
right
layup.
out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they...
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Oh, that's a little excited, don't
You
you
guys
think, for
know
the end of the game dunk?
JoJo loves
That was uncontested.
busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
Passes to Whiteside. He feeds it to McCollum.
Whiteside to McCollum.
Rejection
He's
by
missed.
Embiid. Richardson outside. There's the double team from Whiteside. Here's Horford.
Yeah, questionable double team there. Stalker was wide
It's
open
always
dunk,
great to
but
get into a rhythm.
doesn't really matter
Do it
because
when it
this
matters.
game's over.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Another
Fade away, and Portland
typical
again
Carmelo
with the
Anthony
bucket.
fadeaway.
They made
Right
the
at the
most
end.
of their opportunities looking comfortable.
Let's see if the
and
Sixers
locked in
bother
throughout
trying
the
to
night.
score now.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure.
Embiid
Effort,
probably
skill,
will take
coaching,
this. Nope.
You name it, they've done it.
Embiid kicks
Miss.
to Richardson.
Rebound.
Pass to Simmons.
Richardson to Simmons.
Outside Horford.
Horford's wide open. Passes it. Weirdly
Harris
enough.
looking it over. And so
Okay,
Portland
didn't
takes
even
this
shoot
by
the
a
end.
big margin. They won this game
20-point
going away.
win.
They were the better basketball team by far.
Fewest
Yeah,
total
you gotta
turnovers.
commend this sort of
28-79 fans
dominance,
game.
particularly here at home.
Quite a
It's
lot.
great feeling
Was that from
when
like
you
the
play
rebounds,
almost
that
a
steal
perfect game,
one
and to
time.
have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Actually
For Greg
upgrade
Anthony, Clark
secured.
Kellogg, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for
Almost a
watching
finishing
this
bag upgrade.
presentation of the NBA on 2K
Playmaking,
Sports. So long,
fencing.
everyone.
Gone very close as well. Yeah, awesome game. Let's see what social media says. Love seeing the 76ers go down hard. Junior, we gotta do it again next time. Don't let up. Thank you, bad little dog. Comment. 6 wins in a row for Blazers. Obviously, Hornets lose 5 times in a row. Going down to the Warriors. Raptors winning 5 in a row. Bledsoe injured for the Bucks. Let me go in real life. I think it was the Pelicans. Pistons lost again, 7 in a row now. Nets have won 6 in a row. They beat the Pistons there. Thunder lost for the 5th time in a row after they lost to us. Jazz just about beat the Kings, close game. Lakers beat the Mavericks. Bulls made the Pistons lose 6 in a row. They was at 7. Bucks won 5 in a row. Beat the Magic just about. Nets obviously won 5 in a row. Just about being the Rockets. Oh man. I'm guessing James Harden is still playing for the Rockets in this game, as opposed to the Nets. Ooh, Jokic out for 8 to 10 weeks for the Nuggets. That's a big miss for them, because we've already played the Nuggets once, so probably won't affect us. 48 points for John Collins for the Atlanta Hawks. Jazz beat the Clippers 31 for Donovan Mitchell. Rockets beat the Wizards 42 points for James Harden. Pretty good. Yeah. Quite a lot to catch up with there. See if we can upgrade our player. Upgrade him high. Alright, going up to 70 rated. Okay, let's wrap up the episode then. So 2 games against the Oklahoma City Thunder, Philadelphia 76ers, were as close for the majority of the game, then we just ended up breaking away and ended up winning pretty comfortably. CJ Hendricks doing really well, 21 points, 14 minutes in the Thunder game. Just a couple of points for me, but 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and my first ever NBA block. Not bad all-round game, but even better in the Sixers game. Lillard and McCollum both scoring 35 points. I managed to get 4 rebounds and 5 assists. Pretty well-rounded game. Another block for me as well. So yeah, we're quite comfortable at the top of the Western Conference at the moment. 6 wins out of 6. But 2 potentially tough games coming up, both away from home. Against Golden State Warriors, who are 3-3 so far, and the LA Clippers, who are 4-2, and of course were semi-finalists in the West last year. So yeah, some tough ones coming up. Hopefully you'll be ready. That's going to be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I hope you guys take care, and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye and peace.